Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Nemios, you're gonna be streaming, right?
What am I, chop?
Oh, I'm not watching. I'm asking for a friend. I'm in. Why would I be watching this stream? What?
Trying to decide if I want to turn mine on. I don't know.
Like the game real hard, so you want multiple
Yeah.
Hello, gangsters.
Well, I am technically melee pop because holy Paladin.
Holy Paladin?
Yeah, I guess
Paladin.
I guess I'll stream too. Why not? Find in her own.
Hello, gangsters and gamers.
Hey, Jam. You got COVID still?
Yeah, of
That
course.
sucks.
Do you have PI still? Because that's all that matters.
You're not getting it, bitch.
He's giving it to Havoc DH.
I saw you were out in August. I'm gonna start giving it to Goriella instead.
One fucking day. You've been out like the whole fucking month. Don't even start with me.
What are you talking about? I've been here literally every single night.
Fill up the roster.
What? Oh, that's not my fucking. That's not my fault, baby. Yeah, I'm just too busy shaking, you know.
Is it the fever? Is it the seizures? Who knows?
We'll figure it out one day, but probably not.
I don't know. It's just not as funny when you make as fun of your seizures. We do it. It's fun. When you do it, it just makes it depressing.
I'm okay even making the jokes. It's because he does, or I never would.
Jams, I have a question.
Yes.
When you're sick with like the coof or something, does that mean you're at a higher chance of seizures, or does it not matter?
I'm not sure actually. That's a great question. I should ask my doctor the next time I see her.
Oh, I helped on this day. Yes.
I gotta yell at Laura to get my medicine because it's downstairs.
Furry POV is happening.
You're a furry POV. Wait, that's not an insult for you. Fuck.
It's literally what I just said.
I mean, if you think about it, aren't your Nye kind of furries because they got little tufts of hair around their hood?
Yep.
Oh, I know he's gonna kill me for saying it, but it's Daniel's birthday.
Oh, we all sing happy birthday to him when he gets in here. Oh, he's already in here.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Jam's sounding swell. That's clearly you got COVID from our spit party that we
doing
had while you were
doing a great time, babe. But it's okay. I'm at the beach with my family, so.
So checks out. I probably gave you COVID.
Probably not. I'm betting that it's from like the plane or something, or I don't know.
I mean, it's
There's
probably
a lot of things.
like it was probably you're not really contagious after a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I know, Pat. Come on.
I did a lot of things that would have had a chance to get something from somebody.
No, it was definitely from Candace because she still has that cough.
We talked about this 3 weeks.
I know.
Candace has had that cough for like 6 months.
3 weeks?
I've had this cough for like 2 years. Come on.
That's true.
You're gonna go to the doctor about it. I'm gonna freaking bother you about it forever and ever and ever.
I know that it's probably not good when my mom says that I should go to the doctor. She's also anti-doctor, and she was like, Candace, she's like, you need to go see like a specialist or something.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
See, I love it. I just texted Laura. I was like, can you bring me my shaky boy medicine? And she's like, yep, I'll be right back.
My shaky boy medicine.
Shaky boy.
Is that
Sometimes you're a
another
shaky
version of
boy.
My Little Pony?
Shaky boy medicine. So I can't do that.
I didn't know you had a rattle.
Yeah,
I do.
it's
You
a
want to
slight
hear
rattle.
it?
Wait, was that it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. Oh shit.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm gonna pull this or not. Hey,
Something, boss ass
Oh, you
bitch.
did it.
we're good. Perfect aim.
Hey, yo, Candace, you like my mog though?
Okay, let me see it. That's a great hat. That's a good hat.
Thanks.
Nice, like, chin makeup.
Oh, thanks. You have your toes out too. High five.
High five.
Can't believe you guys are just letting them dogs out for free, dude. Crazy.
Hell yeah, brother. Do you see how hot it is in this room? Would you want to be wearing anything on your feet?
Like,
Yeah.
for real talk, I don't wear shoes.
Same, brother.
I basically
same.
only wear like flip flops or pumps. There's like no in between.
Just
Yeah,
shoot
man,
flip-flops
it's
all
hot.
day.
It's hot. If I have anything on my feet, I'm hot.
I was trying to get the person's wedding that I'm going to in August to let me wear flip-flops in the wedding, and he was like, nah, bro, I don't think so.
Aw, dude, I get like massive feet sweat, so I'm always in flip flops.
Meat sweats?
The meat
Feet sweats.
Meat feet sweats?
I also
meat
get,
sweats?
well, actually, no. My feet are actually really dry.
Really?
Yes.
Today I learned about Candace.
I don't,
Dude,
I only sweat in, like, pit areas.
Oh, dude, my arm. Oh my god, wait, I've been having the worst time. I actually experience under boob sweat now, and it's horrible.
I don't get a lot of
Check
under
Danny,
boob
lick
sweat,
that.
but when I do, it's not good.
I had no idea this was such an issue, and like, it's so uncomfortable.
I hate when I get under boob sweat.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
You know, they got, like, this stuff that you can use for, like, chafing under your boobs.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
How is it expensive?
No.
Like, is it like the
Also,
same stuff
when
with the thighs?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, what's the stuff for the thighs? Because I get massive chub rub.
My mom bought it for me. I don't know.
You can't look at the container?
Well, she usually brings it when I'm on vacation with her. So
Oh,
my mom, she's like, "Oh, here, sweet child. Even though you're an adult and should do this yourself, I'll take care of you."
I'm a big fan of the medicated gold bond.
I think I remember the package. Now I gotta Google while you guys do trash. Haha.
I just have stuff called Happy Nuts. Okay.
Huh?
They're, yes.
Hell yeah, that's a great name.
I did get that for him for Christmas.
So
I thought it was funny.
we got
Turns
beef
out
or
it's
something?
useful. What?
We got beef or something?
I was just joking. It was because you were like, finally a decent officer. And I said, whoa, wow.
Whoa. You're a raid leader. You don't get put in with the other ilk. Such
Oh,
as Luke
okay.
and Danny.
I'm outside of that, I see.
You're above that. Let's be
Oh, okay.
Candace is our queen.
yes. You could never come
Praise
close
be
to
the
those
queen.
three.
But also, I really don't actually like tea. I've tried.
That's fine. I'm down with you having an opinion and a feeling. You're allowed to have that.
yeah, even if it's wrong.
Yeah.
I do like herbal tea. Like, and when I say herbal, I mean like,
A lot of
I'm
pot.
talking like go to the store, you bought a Snapple peach. That's what I'm talking.
I don't know. I haven't had one since I was like 12.
Oh my god. Maybe that's the secret to your cough is that you haven't had a Snapple.
I'm gonna be honest with
I
you.
see.
I've never once thought about drinking a Snapple in my entire life, and I don't think I
Oh,
would.
but you get the little facts and stuff on the back.
I
I'd
did
rather
have
Coke.
like
I'd rather Coke.
one of those Arnold Palmer teas or whatever.
That's good. Those are
Arizona?
great.
Yeah,
That's my
What?
favorite.
What is Snapple? Is it like chocolate milk?
That's iced tea. That's Yoo-hoo.
Oh, that's you.
What's happening?
Snapple then?
Snapple's
like
iced
a fruit
tea.
drink. No, they got fruit drinks, don't they?
What?
Are they all tea?
But their big thing was always teas. Like they do like a peach
It's
tea.
like the
lemon tea.
Yoo-hoo of teas.
When I was
It's a
younger, I
tea
used
drink,
to like.
you know, tea flavored drink.
When I was younger, I used to like peach tea.
You guys are like from Florida way. It's like sweet tea, like Southern sweet tea, but better.
There's no way it's better than regular sweet tea.
It is
Nah, it's
not better than regular
Yeah,
sweet tea.
Snapple's not better than regular sweet
It's
tea.
better.
You're fucking smoking something,
I
dude.
love sweet tea.
better.
Also, Florida doesn't do it right. When I had it in North Carolina, it was so much better.
Yeah, you just have to
That's
have
real
your
South.
60-year-old grandma make it.
There's too many Yankees in Florida that don't know how to do it.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Probably the beatest
Yeah.
they put in it in Carolina.
The
I'm just gonna
Venus.
throw it out there. I feel like the South rejects Florida.
That's alright, we don't want to
Yeah.
use that.
South
either.
is its own
The
thing.
world would rejects Florida. So
Alright.
True.
But you all want to come to Disney World.
I thought it was the meth zombies that protect Florida.
They do protect us.
I mean, I think we're close to rejecting Georgia too. They're starting to get infected.
Yeah, they're getting a tad touchy now and then.
Yeah. H, where are you from again?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Tell them y'all are just
Redneck-
jealous of
Redneck,
y'all.
Redneckville, USA. That's where she's
Florida,
What-
Florida,
what-
Way more
Kentucky.
rednecks in Florida.
Florida's like the Albania of the U.S. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
I don't
I
like Florida
feel
because there's
like-
no income tax. Thank you.
I mean, if you have a southern accent, you're dumb though, right?
Yeah.
No.
Taxation is theft.
At
I
least
think
at
for
my
women
high
it's
school.
different.
Base boot.
very base move. Proud of you.
I think for women it's different. It just depends on the southern accent. I would say that H has like more of that that lady drawl, you know?
Certain words bring it out more. Like I think like the normal people, but there are definitely people I know who have it stronger than me.
I'm just saying you could fire off a bless your heart and that'll probably confirm.
I had to, but that depends on the
You gotta
tone
mean it.
too.
You gotta
You
mean it.
know,
Maybe-
like is it
Yes.
the good one? Is it the bad one?
It's the good bless your heart.
Oh, bless your heart.
Exactly.
My
She a
Kentucky
lady.
accent comes back if I'm drunk or if I'm mad. If I yell,
That's-
it's really bad.
That's when my English accent starts coming back. The full-on one.
There's one that gets fuller than this.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Jesus.
I think we've heard it before.
He turned into that street British, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like this,
Slang.
isn't it? It's a
Yeah.
little bit more of the...
Oh man.
You talk about
Yeah.
that mandem breath?
He also loses like 3 teeth and gains like 7
have
feet on
a
top of each
part.
other.
Oh yeah, I ain't fucking Alabama.
You know who I picture long fast if I hadn't seen him for real? Have you ever seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? The guy with that whips the guy to death with the dildos.
No.
I'll fuck up your kneecaps, Roshi.
Oh, y'all could trade me for Vantis runes as well. I have 3, 6. Ooh, I got popular real fast.
Yes.
Pat traded me second. I like you too, Pat. Oh, I'm getting banned.
How does Vance's rune taste like tea?
I had a real tea. There was a time where I tried to switch from coffee to tea, and I got a raspberry herbal tea from, I don't know. All I know is Harney's in the name. I tried to go fancy.
Just go to the gas station, get an Arizona raspberry iced tea, and thank me later.
I'm sure that it'll taste mostly like raspberry and like sugar.
No, it tastes like iced tea.
The Arizonas are good. I'll vouch for that.
The Arizona's
Maybe a
are
little bit of meth that, you know, some guy came and pushed into it as well.
So afterwards, I can just turn it into like something I can heat up my crack with, like, and then
There you
just,
go.
Pretty much
Hey,
exactly.
yeah, and then just
Recycling.
use it to
Nice.
inject,
I'm
yeah.
just trying to quench your thirst.
Well, there. I don't know if you know anything
Ruin
about
your
crack.
life.
Hey, as long
Well,
as I
Leroy
use
down the
it
street
to-
said he can get another customer doing it that way. So.
Listen. Don't take medical advice from jitters over there. All right?
Look, as long as I can use it to freebase my heroin, I'll be all right.
What?
Yo, now we're talking.
What's
Let's
going on
go.
here?
I've been
This
watching.
is
a lot of
only
that
funny because
Bride.
I've never even smoked pot. How about that?
Yeah, me neither.
What?
Yeah, I've never done it.
It's overrated.
Same. The only drug I've ever done is the alcohol.
Yeah, I'm a big proprietor of the alcohol. I don't know if you
Wait,
know.
what? You went to college and you didn't do any drugs?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I was never interested in it.
I don't know.
Eat your heart, brother.
I wasn't offered in college. I was offered a lot in high school.
I've been offered.
I'm ready,
many
yeah.
times. I mean, I've never even smoked a cigarette.
After you
I
watch
was
a
never
friend
offered
OD,
anything,
you're
though.
pretty good.
Drunk cigs
Do
rip.
I
Drug
just like
cigs are
look
awesome.
like a snitch? Like, why was I never offered stuff?
You do kind of look like a
Depends.
snitch.
Depends on the circles
But you're
you're
a
in, I
big
guess.
rat.
Hey,
What do you mean?
Pat,
Yes,
can
Danny.
you put up markers, please?
I'm not a snitch.
I didn't say
You
you
look
were a
like the
snitch. I just said you look like
You
one.
look like the
I
ops.
have a quick question.
Yes.
I'm 90% sure I have these weak auras, but if you just get it, you get assigned a marker and you run to one side, and everybody stays on triangle. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Everyone stays on.
So yeah,
All right, I'll update the note.
if you're getting one of the drops, it will either say left or it'll say like group soak, left or right. Right is it's all about perspective of, from the as if you're on green, right? So right goes to blue, left goes to purple.
Okay.
And then after you do 3 drops that way, and then from the 4th on, they all go to the left and drop on the outside of the platform.
Okay.
James, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing. Okay. Jam priest
Hi, Vlad.
for Vladimir.
What's up?
I was just saying hi. We missed you.
Miss you guys too.
We
In
get
case
your
you want
beautiful
one
red door
time.
now.
Vladimir would be a good one.
Excuse me? What?
A Vladimir. I was just giving you options for other alt names.
Oh.
Meyer like the grocery store?
Like M-I-R-E, like Meyer.
Makunis, if you want to like rip your
Like a bog, a
heart
mire.
to be even fucking more broken than it currently is, try and grab a generous pour for the raid.
Candace still has lay in there.
Making things difficult for me.
I'm sorry. I will shut up and drink my tea.
I'm just okay.
Pour a little whiskey in it. Do some good.
You
Who
just
do I
have to
need to
delete
trade
it,
with?
right? I got it.
Okay.
There will be a beer ingested shortly.
And I went in right away on an augment rune because
Oh, yeah.
I have so much faith.
Fuck
Oh,
it,
we
I
were
will
supposed
too.
to hold it?
I don't know. They're expensive. I probably should have held it.
She went back on her faith.
Just yeehaw and you'll get it.
Yeah.
Makunis
4,
at the front,
3,
yeah.
I'm ready.
2, 1. Bloodlust. Igniting aura. Soon. Igniting
There's definitely a bug on my arm. Soaks. You better get the soak.
molten spittle. Soon.
What is happening?
Explosive magma. Searing heat. Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Move.
Take pause, please.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Igniting storm. Soon. Igniting roar.
I messed up.
Molten spittle. Soon.
City goose.
What happened to blood?
I double soaked.
Oh, okay.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath. Searing heat. Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Soaks.
Molten spittle. Soon.
Who'd I have to die for there?
Center, come back, please.
No.
Blazing breath.
That was my
Sing.
fault.
Searing blazing breath. Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overwhelming stall. Soon. Igniting roar.
So it was just a practice run.
Maybe we'll redo. We'll warm up.
Yeah, it was just warm up. I feel that.
Oh, dude, I was number 1 DPS, dude. Fucking gamer.
Oh, paladin.
I'm only a paladin on the weekends.
Sometimes you're a paladin.
1.
All right, Warlocks are getting juiced the rest of the night. Don't disappoint me.
We never have enough time for me to fix stuff.
Jesus, Ryoshi.
Alright, someone remind me, what's the name of the stacks we get? Anybody?
Yeah.
Searing heat? Question mark.
Thank you.
Yes.
Was that like a come to God moment for you when you realized what you had done?
Yeah, I didn't quit smoking if that's what you're asking. So, we were leaving, getting out of the Marine Corps, and me and my buddy, we got out of the Marine Corps.
All right, I'm good.
We had to drive 36 hours home from Arizona. I had to drive from Arizona to Orlando and then back up to where I live nonstop to get home in time for Christmas for my kids. So it was coffee and fucking Newports the whole way.
God
There
damn.
you go, especially while you're driving, yeah.
You know, back in the old days, they used methamphetamines for that.
Pat, you take boss first,
no
yeah?
heroin.
Yeah.
3,
Okay.
2,
Oh, my bad.
1. Bloodlust. Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Folks.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Out.
Searing heat. Blazing breath. Soon. Searing heat. Blazing breath. Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overpowering stall. Soon. Igniting roar.
Folks.
Molten spittle. Soon. Molten spittle.
Pull them up.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath. Igniting roar.
I want to see the melee do it better.
Igniting roar.
Folks.
Molten spittle. Soon.
It's our last left-rights.
Searing blazing breath. Soon. Searing heat. Blazing breath.
Everyone remembers we're gonna be doing the Beyonce next. After this knockback.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overwhelming stall. Soon. Igniting roar. Molten spittle. Soon.
Remember, the next ones are going to the left. To the left.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath. Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Folks.
Molten spittle. Soon.
Out. Watch core. He's at 15.
Leave him on me for a second here. Don't like instant on. See this
Blazing
movement.
breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Remember to bring him to this chain here. Just one side, have him on the chain, just falling back. Right there.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overpowered stall.
Not done.
Soon.
Knockback 3.
Igniting roar.
Folks.
Molten spittle. Soon.
Out.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Most of the way across this wall.
Igniting roar. Soon.
Pretty much this corner here. Right here.
Igniting roar.
Folks.
Molten spittle. Soon.
What Cryoshi?
Searing heat. Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath. Catastrophic slam. Soon.
Knockback 4.
Igniting stall. Soon. Igniting roar.
They'll bring him to the chain here.
Folks.
We gotta get into this chain over here because
Get up, lad. Get those out.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
You can't drop it that close, cause you always gotta keep it behind the boss.
Igniting roar.
Folks. I got the one near the lava.
Molten spittle. Soon.
Oh my god. Out. Watch the people. I don't know.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath. Molten spittle. Soon. Catastrophic eruption.
it's not a
Go ahead,
bad pull.
enrage.
That's not a bad pull count. We lost 34 seconds off the enrage timer.
Jesus, really?
Yep.
Hey, I have a question. A couple, actually.
Yes.
The first is, can I get somebody to link their assignment week or because I'm not yelling and that's annoying me. Or is it just the liquid one? Mine's just fucked up or something.
It's just the liquid one. I'm just on the default. I've actually never pulled this boss before.
Alright. I probably have something turned off. My second question is, so when I'm taking the stuff to the left, how do you figure out who goes like the farther and who goes the closer?
Power of
Just
teamwork.
look at where they're going, and
Can I get a
I give
second
the
res?
person that moved first right away.
I'm in a weird spot, like on the super far side of the platform.
The way I've been doing it is if it says left, I go furthest to the left.
I mean, the easiest way to do it is just don't cross the person in front of you. Like,
Yeah.
let them run to the edge.
If like
Yep.
if they're ahead of
Right
you,
away.
they should. If they're ahead of you, they should go further. If they're more mobile than you, they should go further. Like,
I also like look to see if I can take myself further out, because I know that like we want our puddles as far to the last puddle as possible.
On the, I think it's a third knockback. Are we getting a new warlock portal?
we should be.
Yeah, I'm doing all the knockbacks.
Okay.
Ash, did we lose you as part of the tank soak group for lava pools?
There was one where there was a breath on it, but I am still there.
Okay. I just didn't see you because you're a little dwarf, probably.
Yeah, probably. Here, I'll be, Sure, I'll be this blood elf. That works.
Can we add? I'm thinking. Can we add Volcran to the melee group?
Didn't you
Please.
add the 2 hunters last week?
Yeah.
It's still
I'm
not-
tired of it. I've said it like a million times. People aren't listening. I know that there were people that were whispered. I know that we've linked it. I'm done. Just go over there.
Okay.
It's just like, know that it's noted. That some of y'all are not moving.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust. Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Oaks.
Molten spittle. Soon. Searing heat. Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Move. Also, people that get that
Catastrophic slam.
ability, you need to fucking stay there.
Igniting stop. Soon. Igniting roar. Molten spittle.
Soaks.
Soon. Blazing breath.
A little bit farther back.
Blazing breath.
I'm gonna say it again. This shit gives the boss energy. Y'all should know that by now. Folks,
Molten spittle. Soon.
This last one, so.
Blazing breath. Searing soon. Blazing breath.
second knock means we go to left.
Igniting roar. Stop soon. Igniting roar.
Folks,
Molten spittle. Soon.
Further, my goodness.
out.
You turn them at the wall.
Make sure we're healing them.
Blazing breath. Searing heat.
Watch the breath.
Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Folks,
Molten spittle. Soon.
Yeah.
out. Watch them.
Blazing breath. Soon.
Get me up after angel form.
Blazing breath.
Rebuffs.
Catastrophic slam. Soon.
Knockback 3.
Igniting breath. Soon. Igniting roar.
Folks,
Molten spittle. Soon. Explosive magma.
out. Watch them.
Blazing.
Boom.
Blazing breath.
Watch the breath.
Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Wolfred. Thanks.
Folks?
Under the boss, under the boss.
Molten spittle. Soon.
Watch these people.
Blazing breath. Soon.
Mook was way out of range for me to heal.
Blazing breath.
Move.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overdeveloping stall. Soon.
Even.
Igniting roar.
Folks,
Molten spittle. Soon.
I soaked out of my turn.
out.
Blazing breath.
Watch
soon.
them.
Blazing Blazing breath. Heat.
There's a ball behind.
Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
You like re-taunting Makunis? Because he's DR'd again.
Folks.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I don't think I taunted though.
He's getting taunted, so something's happening.
We did not hear.
Blazing breath. Soon.
I mean the whole raid, guys. We can just sit here.
How good is bombs?
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Igniting roar. Stop. Soon. Igniting roar.
I legit think I'm having some input lag issues.
Soon.
Hey, there's a repair bot in the back.
I need the dedicated res.
Dude, you need to stop dying so far away. I swear to golly jeepers, like, we gonna have
I'm just
a talk.
trying to maximize space.
Listen.
Did you jump in the lava to drop it?
No, I go right to the edge.
Okay.
Well, have you considered not dying with it? It's just that easy.
I mean, I had like 30% health when I got it. That just wasn't happening.
Did you have bubble?
I bubbled
Health
the
pod?
I bubbled the very last knockback. I could have health potted. That's a good point.
Oof.
I did use the health stone earlier though.
Oh, I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm trying to
That's
heal
fine.
people that are low. I apologize.
I don't care.
Wow, okay, fine. I'm not healing you then. I'm just kidding.
Did you
I meant about the
did
hard time
you
thing.
talk to Magmorax and ask him nicely not to give you the ability?
I don't mind getting the ability. I can. It was probably my fault that I died.
Well,
like
these are
Norris's
the
solution.
jokes.
Our
These are the
past
jokes,
fully
and
light.
I need you to support them.
3,
I don't. Okay.
1.
Oh my god, Candace, your joke was so funny. Oh.
Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Folks.
Molten spittle. Soon. Searing heat. Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath. Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overpowering stomp. Soon.
This is the first knockback.
Igniting roar. Molten spittle.
Soaks,
Soon.
soaks.
Blazing breath.
No.
Soon. Blazing breath. Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Soaks.
Molten spittle. Soon. Explosive magma.
Bam!
Searing heat. Blazing breath. Soon.
Breath incoming.
Blazing breath.
Move. Knockback 2.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overpowering stomp. Soon. Igniting roar.
They all go to the left.
Molten spittle.
Soak. One more soak. Thank you. Out.
Wait. Don't move him until the soak happens. Because it's ripping from the melee.
Blazing breath.
Move.
Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Folks. Watch them. I know she has high stacks.
Pull him out. Pretty much we move them after every one of their drops, is the idea.
Knockback 3 incoming. Is it okay for you to have 20 stacks, Beth?
Yeah.
Okay.
The healers heal me.
Soak incoming. Use something here, everybody.
Blazing breath soon. Layering breath.
Pull him.
Watch.
Igniting roar soon. Igniting roar.
Soaks.
Hold it, keep going, hold it further, keep going, keep going. We just want to go to that little pedestal, like that's where we won't put our feet. Yep.
Out. Make sure they're healed.
I'm dead on this one. Ooh.
Wow, no trust.
Blazing breath.
Flop back.
Catastrophic slam soon. Overpowering stop soon.
Beautiful, no break more.
Always up.
Soaks.
Marking spell soon.
Out.
So come here.
Oh no, group soak. Oh no.
Hold the breath.
Just keep going, just keep going.
Yeah, it was fine.
Aha, less damage for us.
Soaks.
Marking spell soon.
Right, you do not take this.
Second pots are coming up.
Try to use something, guys.
Blazing breath soon. Blazing breath.
I get up on hammock.
Catastrophic slam soon. Overpowering stop soon.
Soaks.
Going in lava.
Hospital soon.
Hold on.
Searing
Oof.
blazing catastrophic eruption.
Enrage.
So close.
I mean, that first death was late in the fight.
Ryoshi, I'm not sure if you knew, but if you drop a pool with turtle on and you drop it in another pool, you're taking like double stacks. That's why you had so many.
Yeah.
Just drop it like next to the other pool.
I just didn't see a place where I could effectively get quick enough without it dropping in a bad spot, so I just went straight.
I mean, it looks like we're gonna have like another tight butthole situation. Oh, like I don't think you have to save that much space. As long as everybody can just like stack at the very end, we definitely have enough damage.
Our space actually felt really good there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we can be a little bit more greedy.
I will say we're falling a bit behind on healing because the ranged are just hanging out in fucking Narnia. Like my mastery to do more healing is based off of proximity, but also like efflorescence, light of dawn. We have all of these healing abilities that are AoE on a place. You guys need to be stacked up so we don't fall behind.
Candace, can you mark yourself for that reason?
I think that I don't know if I'm probably right on this, but I think it's just people taking their shit out.
No, I'm watching people like we'll be standing there and people are just like, oh, I'm over here casting, look at me, I'm DPSing a Narnia away from the group. Wee.
I had 40% Sophic devotion uptime on that pull. God damn.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, I pre-positioned myself far to the left for my soak rotation, but other than that.
Unfortunately, the people who generally speak up are not the problem children.
My bad.
I'm going out in the middle of nowhere.
Stop casting.
You kind of cheat though, Candace, because you can heal yourself.
I mean, I was joking.
I literally could not see my health bar, so y'all are awesome.
I put Iron Bark and was spamming you, and I was like, he's gonna fucking live.
You hit him with that classic, I'm dead here, sorry.
The fucking no heals, 0 heals, I'm dead.
Yeah, every single healer will throw you a fucking cooldown. Alright, go ahead. I'm good.
Unless you're Mook.
Eh?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust. Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Folks.
Molten spittle. Soon. Searing blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Move. Knockback 1.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overpowering stall. Soon. Igniting roar.
Soaks.
Molten spittle. Soon.
Soaks again. Make sure you get there.
Blazing breath.
That was too far.
Breath.
There.
Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Soaks.
Molten spittle. Soon. Blazing breath.
Searing
Soon.
heat. Blazing breath.
Breath. Knockback 2 incoming.
Guess where all the soaks go.
Get the soak. We're going to the left.
Blazing breath. Soon.
Blazing breath.
Igniting roar. Soon.
Igniting roar.
Soaks.
Molten spittle. Soon.
Molten spittle. Searing heat.
Blazing breath. Soon.
Blazing breath.
Move.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Igniting roar. Soon.
Knockback 3. Soaks.
Molten spittle. Soon.
Watch these people.
Blazing breath. Soon.
Blazing breath.
Hold. Breath.
Igniting roar. Soon.
Igniting roar.
Soak.
Molten spittle soon.
Out. With Vulcan.
Blazing breath.
Quick, Chris.
soon. Blazing breath. Catastrophic flame soon. Overwhelming storm soon.
Knockback.
Igniting roar.
Always out.
Molten spittle soon. Molten spittle. Blazing breath soon. Blazing breath.
Breath.
Igniting roar soon. Igniting roar.
Look.
Molten spittle soon.
Couldn't die.
Blazing breath soon.
Vulcan stuff was probably my fault. I wasn't over far enough for him.
Meh. Probably not.
I didn't have any cooldowns either.
Kind of all of our responsibility.
Vulcan? Can you look at your death log and tell me maybe something you did wrong?
I like puzzles.
It's not a very hard puzzle. It's the killing blow.
What is it? I want to know.
I don't know. I'm not looking.
You're standing on the chains, bud. Burning chains is standing on the chains.
Oh no!
I've done that.
I think you only had one tick of burning chains though.
That's 40k damage though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the molten spittle I took before that is what fucking hit me for 200.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, just let's be careful, you know what I mean? And
We do want to try to have. I don't know. The answer is we do kind of try to want to have cooldowns for those. I don't know. And healthstones and stuff.
was that 340?
Well, I couldn't be healing there because I was, you know, running. My holy shocks were on cooldown.
Isn't that spittle set's supposed to be an AM, right? Like that should be an easy spittle.
The aura mastery is for the group soak.
It says lava soak. Is that the group soak? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was spittle taking on him. I thought it was a spittle hitting him.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust. Igniting roar soon. Igniting roar.
Thanks.
Molten spittle soon. Blazing breath soon. Searing heat. Blazing breath.
Knockback one incoming.
Catastrophic slam soon. Igniting stomp soon. Igniting roar.
Behind tanks, there's two.
Molten spittle soon.
There's one.
I caught it.
Okay.
Blazing breath soon.
Stop backing up, please.
Blazing breath. Searing heat.
Breath.
Igniting roar soon. Igniting roar.
Oops.
Molten spittle soon.
this last normal soak.
Blazing breath. Searing heat. Blazing breath.
Move. Knockback 2.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overpowering stomp. Soon. Igniting roar.
Folks.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Watch Andy.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Can't, so that would be too far left. It's gonna impede our end.
Yeah, we were chasing each other. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but no, not worth talking about. Soaks.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Good catch. You know who you are. Soaks.
Blazing breath. Soon.
Get him up.
Blazing breath.
Move. Reba.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overpowering stomp. Soon.
Knockback 3.
Igniting roar.
Alright, my thing did not work.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Thank you.
Taking the battery there, so probably use more than I normally do.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Move.
Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Look. There's one on the raid. One on the raid. One on the raid.
Soon.
Out.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Move.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Igniting stomp. Soon. Igniting roar.
Folks.
Smoking spittle.
I don't know if we love this.
One behind.
Out.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath. Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Can somebody put down the G's, please, or Autohammer, or am I blind?
Jeeves is on cooldown.
What about Hammer?
Thanks, appreciate it.
Okay.
You have a good pee?
No.
Oh, was
I
it not
looking
a
at
pee
shit.
or was it not a good pee?
I'm just looking at shit.
Oh, okay. That's the winded okay I do when I come back from a pee trying to run back to the computer.
That's the winded, frustrated noise that I make.
Oh no.
I'm frustrated.
Can I heal it off of you? Here, have a holy
5,
shock.
4,
Oh, thank you.
3, 2,
No.
1.
You can't heal off.
No.
Bloodlust. Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Oops.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Group Soaks.
Searing heat. Blazing breath. Soon. Searing heat. Blazing breath.
Breath.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overwhelming stun.
Knockback.
Not a race to take the debuff, the conquer boss weakness is like in the tank it is.
I noticed.
Channel, yeah.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Soaks.
Blazing breath. Soon.
Oh shit.
Blazing breath.
I just want you to be okay, Pat.
Roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Soaks.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Group Soak. Watch Mook.
Searing blazing breath. Soon. Searing heat. Blazing breath.
Move.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overpowering stun. Soon.
Another knockback.
Igniting roar.
Soaks.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Let's try a G size stacks. Soaks.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Move.
Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
Soaks. I have this.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Out.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Move.
Full boss. Boom. Boom.
Catastrophic slam. Soon. Overpowering stun. Soon.
Knockback.
Igniting roar.
Soak.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Out.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath. Igniting roar. Soon. Igniting roar.
In front of the boss.
Soaks.
Dude.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Out.
Blazing breath. Soon. Blazing breath.
Move.
Get tight after this.
Catastrophic slam. Soon.
Knockback.
Overpowering stun. Soon. Igniting roar.
Soaks.
Smoking spittle. Soon.
Out.
Blazing breath.
Watch
Soon.
Mook.
Blazing breath.
Breath.
soon. Igniting roar.
Soak.
Molten spittle soon. Explosive magma.
Out. Watch Coriella. Give him a chance.
Blazing breath soon.
Get res out. Just toss him.
Get moving back.
Breath.
Pull him forward, pull him backwards a little bit.
Catastrophic slam soon.
Pots.
Overpowering
Igniting
stun.
Knockback.
soon. Igniting roar.
Soaks. Don't be annoying if you already got
Soon.
stuff.
Get a boy.
Blazing breath soon.
Fuck.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize we were that close.
That's why I kept my soak in.
You knew we were gonna kill it before it went off, right?
I had blinks ready to go.
That's my guy.
It's because I put on Nickelback.
Isn't that really your thing?
Dude, second place, dude. I'll take it.
I can't wait to sit in weak or a setup hill for the rest of the night. Woo!
Woo.
Let's go clear trash.
Yo, let's go. Dead boss though.
True.
And nobody cheered, I feel like.
I mean, I legit didn't realize we were like that close.
I think I said nice.
I said let's go, boys, and we were down like 3.6 mil.
It's a good kill.
I'm a boy.
Lomp and Ryoshi, are either of you gonna put this thing on? It's not very good, is it?
Boys and guys refers to everyone, always.
But I'm a boy and a guy.
Polemic, sorry.
You get
It would be an M plus
Everyone's-
augmentation thing.
everyone's
if nobody
included
else
when
wanted
you-
it any.
Okay.
See, when you're chilling with the
What about you?
boys,
Are you
that
gonna
means
put it on?
everyone.
I mean, give it to him. It seems like a tiny amount, like 100 and something DPS better than
Thank you.
because mine are 441.
I doubt that your sim is accurate for that. So, yeah, sure. I don't know.
Don't
I don't
sleep
care.
us all, please.
Yo, it's nap time, brother. We got a boss kill.
Healing bloom.
It's
True.
not fun.
You got code red. I got a big ass spider on my wall, baby.
Uh-oh.
Hell no.
Chill, let him chill.
Hey, yeah, we kill Magmorax, now you're gonna fucking murder him? It's not very nice.
Send out everybody to you, you know?
Alright, we're on code black. It fell off the wall. I don't know where it went.
It's good.
Uh-oh.
I love him.
Burn down the house.
Form ranks.
Big code black. It's coming back for revenge. Over.
I lost a millipede at Serena.
Off me because I've got 2 stacks and it hurt.
Dude, take out blisters. Dude, fine.
Takes for 330,000 damage every.
Yeah, but like you got like 15 stacks of scales though, you know? It'll help.
Candace, Do you want to take break early, or do you want to like get into it and then take break 30 minutes from now?
Dancing steel.
Nah, we can just get into it.
Who likes counting to 5?
Oh, I have to pee before we do that.
As Psycho Stick once said, I can only count to 4.
Well, good for you. The melee don't have to be shown, and then it only goes to 4.
It wasn't on the guild application process that we had to count to 5.
We'll convert it for you, don't worry.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
That was a good one.
I am the only A tier melee spec for this boss, apparently.
It's gonna be about 3 willies.
Oh, okay, cool. I know how to count to that.
3 willies in a sec.
About when I start gagging.
Oh my god.
What?
Jesus.
See, Law taking a full 9 is different than somebody else from America taking a full 9.
Whoa, because of the metric system?
Yeah, Mika.
See, when me and Mook hit the back 9, it's a little different than when Locke does, you know?
Dennis, can you sign off on the thing in officer chat, please? In Discord. Okay, so this is the part where I talk. So I put a channel in Discord for Echo of Neltharion. So there's a couple of weak auras that you have to have. They're linked in. So
this is
I guess I should wait for Mook to set up the roster first. So I'm gonna stall for that, but just take a look at everything in there. There's a bunch of gibberish and a bunch of stuff in there. Pretty much all of it is necessary. But there's 3 weak auras that you have to have. Sorry, there's 2 weak auras that you have to have. They're at the top, so just make sure you have those. One is the liquid one. You have to have your list enabled. Before this becomes an issue, either get the anchor and pull the anchor somewhere, or pull your list somewhere so it is in the middle of your screen, because I think it's there by default. But it has to be on, right? So that's the first thing. Just make sure that you have those 2 weak, because we can't do anything without those. I will say, something that you're never allowed to do past this point is move that weak aura. And specifically the one, it's not the liquid list weak aura, it's the other one. You can't touch it, you can't do anything to it. If you do touch it, if you move it at all, you have to literally uninstall. Your shit won't work, and you're going to be questioning why it isn't working, and you're just going to... But yeah, go ahead and download those while you have a chance. Okay. All right, so I'm assuming that everybody at least knows what this is for. Hopefully, this is for setting up the map for your stuff. So there's a set of
Can
things
I
that you
have
have
a
to do.
second to download these weak auras, or I'm a little bit lost. I apologize.
Yeah, sure, go for it. I think that Mook is still setting up a roster anyway, so I can't really go forward.
I think we need to converse and office.
In this channel, which are the ones that we need?
If you scroll all the way up, it's the first link, and then the link in the second bullet as well.
So the first 2 bullets.
Yeah, so the first bullet is a link, and then there's a link in the second one as well, yeah. So the only downside, the second one is just all of the weak auras from Liquid, so you have to go in and you only need that one that he showed in the bullet below.
Oh, we need to turn on bigwigs again. The return
Oh,
of
yeah,
bigwigs.
you have to have bigwigs on for this fight. You have to just turn off. That is.
Goodbye, DBM.
No, I don't know how to live.
You will
DBM tells me how to breathe.
Where is the liquid anchors one?
If you
Just
got
go to
it
the
from
Weaker pack, it's
the
in that. But I can also like.
Because I don't think it is, because everything is in the middle of my screen.
So no, if you go to where you downloaded the Liquid Weak Aura pack, there's a link on that screen to the Liquid.
Gosh.
Is it Bigwig's boss mods on CurseForge?
Yes.
Okay. Thought I had it and I did not.
How do you make sure that your Neltharion list is active?
It happens in the fight.
Yeah.
So we have to download Bigwigs. We deactivate DBM.
Yep.
It's probably gonna fuck a lot of people up. Everybody's gotta move their bars and shit around.
What do you mean, Vlad? No one in this raid besides healers looks at bars.
Like the raid timers? No one.
They don't look at that shit. What do you mean?
I do. I have to plan when my stuff is coming. Oh wait, you said.
Yeah, you're a healer.
Yeah, I said everyone but healers.
Oh, I looked at it in the last fight. I had to see when I was gonna grab Val and bring her back down.
Big wigs boss mods.
Yep.
Yeah.
The DPS is see how many V bars show up on their screen. That's
All
when
right.
they
So
pop the cooldowns.
is it like safe to say this is actually going to take 20 minutes?
It's gonna take
Because-
probably the rest of the night.
Like half the raid has to configure their new raid aura. Okay.
So pretty much all of this is going to take a very long time. There's a couple of steps. I'm also stalling for a roster. I could just start. I don't know. Candace and Mook, you guys just.
I don't think
I'm
you
trying
can
to get
start yet
DBM
if everybody's setting up new
still.
add-ons.
Yeah, like I have to deactivate DVM still.
Is the anchors weak aura necessary?
Anchors is not necessary, but it just keeps all your stuff in the right spot. I mean, it's very useful. Right?
And so when you have like, well, isn't it like if you move like the first boss's weak auras, it moves all of them?
Yes, I highly recommend getting it. Let's put it that way. You should.
No, I
probably-
just
they go hand in.
delete all the bosses we've killed after we're done.
Wow.
Fucking remove that shit.
You're gonna have to get them back when we clear this and do re-clears.
Go beam.
Oh my god.
I don't know if we should use the macro.
Okay. I really need a roster decision before I start going. I understand that I'm putting you guys on. If you'd like to take a break, that's fine. I don't see the point of putting people through this hell if they're not gonna fight. So
Every single person in this raid should have the shit like pulled together. Like, what if we need to pull someone in from the bench? Every single person should have this configured. I don't want to have to pull somebody off the bench, and they'd be like, "Oh, I have to spend the next 45 minutes setting up my weak auras because I didn't do it the night that we were setting it up."
Sure.
So,
Fair point. All right, let's start. So, let's recap. Everybody has 2 weak auras downloaded. That's this weak aura, the liquid weak aura pack specifically.
all right, slow down.
Need.
Everyone, get on Danny's stream.
Oh yeah, you probably should watch. You're gonna need
You also are moving like super fast. I
Okay,
cannot
I'll
follow
slow him
directions
down.
Fast.
So
Thank you.
just for the record, I haven't gotten past literally the first step, so I don't know what you mean. Download the stuff that's in here. That's all I've said.
Yeah, but it's the way that you're talking, and like we can tell that you're gonna go faster from that first step.
I'm not going to. So I want to repeat. I'm going to go as slow as I need to. We all need to do this. So just bear with me and let's get this all together, okay? I understand that this sort of stuff is stressful for people, but we have to do it. So the first step, and I need every single person in the raid group to do this. I need you to download this weak aura right here. It looks like this. This thing. BDG Angered Neltharion Portal Heart. That's the first one. The second one you need to download is the Liquid Weak Aura pack. You most likely have this. Specifically, the one that I need you to have out of it is the List Weak Aura. Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
So specifically the List Weak Aura, it looks like this if you're in the Liquid Weak Auras. So it looks like this one, the Neltharion List. That's the second one you need. This one specifically, though, you should probably just have the Liquid Weak Aura pack because that's what we.
All right, pause for a second.
Sure.
Also, I messaged Lay to have her join because she wasn't in, so I don't know if you'll have to repeat anything.
So can I just use the liquid Neltharion and be good for that? Like if I
Yes.
just okay, cool. So-
You can literally just go into the Neltharion course and click load, and then click make sure that all of this says enable.
Can everybody make sure that you click on the abilities that like go to the angered one and make sure that your like little I don't know picture is going to show on a location that you can see that's not on top of your character, that's like in a visible, like not on top of other stuff sort of place, and then do the same thing with the list.
Yep. So you see how mine is off to the left side here? So the third thing that the optional weak aura, though I do recommend getting it, is the liquid anchors. So that one looks like this. Do this one. So what this does is basically just lets you drag all of the various weak auras. So any list goes right there, right? So you want all your list to the top left.
Could you link that too in the chat?
Oh yeah, sure, I can do that for sure.
You guys have been living in this world without the anchor weak aura?
I used a different weak aura. I just downloaded this yesterday.
Oh my god, the anchors are life.
All right, so there's a third one. It is technically optional, but as Candace said, you need to have your list somewhere that isn't obviously on the middle. So if you get this downloaded, it's just drag and drop from there. So if I wanted to move my lists, I don't. 700. So if I wanted to move this, I just move it around, and then all of my lists will be wherever I end up.
Wait, that's huge.
So the last thing you have to download is Bigwigs. So if anybody isn't familiar, whatever platform you choose to use, CurseForge is the most generic one. I know that WoWup works, but you have to have the add-on Bigwigs installed. So it looks like this one, Bigwigs, Boss Mods. You have to have this. It has to be installed. You can keep DBM on. I would just turn it off if I were you. It's just going to confuse you. So just have Bigwigs on. Play Big. What that is going to end up looking like is for people who have DBM and need to turn on Bigwigs. When you click add-ons in your main menu here, when you click add-ons in your main menu, you go to here and you just uncheck DBM core main core. That'll turn off DBM, and then you make sure that Bigwigs is turned on. So you see how it's like checked. That's cool. That's your setup. That's all of the stuff that we have. I'm gonna ready check to make sure that everybody has. I don't know how many things, but everybody has everything downloaded and we're ready to go through the actual setup.
It's 3 things.
Sure, 3 things. So this is to make sure that everybody has the things that I said. So it's a map weak aura, a liquid list weak aura, Bigwigs, and then an optional thing.
Because we haven't set anything up yet, we shouldn't see anything on the map weak aura yet, right?
Correct.
Like when I click on that
Please
one,
do
I
not
don't...
touch that weak aura. You cannot touch it. You will just have to read down. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can move it.
No, you cannot.
You can only move the shift thing.
I promise you, please don't move the weak aura. And we'll get there. Just I'm not there yet.
Okay, I need to re-download that one. Then it's
I'm pretty
the
sure
map one.
if you want it moved, you don't move the weak aura.
It's the zone map you
we're not
move.
there yet. I
Move
promise
your
you. I
zone
promise you.
map.
We're not there yet. I will get there. 100%. Just I understand that this is frustrating. You're just gonna confuse people by going ahead. Download the stuff. We're downloading the stuff. I promise.
I don't know what is going on, but can we just talk about?
I'm not ready anymore because I have to re-download
moved it.
one.
If we moved it, like even if you move the whole group.
Yeah, you have to. You can't touch it. It says in the destructions of the weak aura.
Okay.
All right. So to reiterate, I don't want you guys to do anything that I haven't said. So I don't want you to move a weak aura. I don't want you to download anything. I don't want you to set up anything. I don't want you to do literally anything except for download the things that I said.
Okay, so the reason why I moved that weak aura is because it's over my character, and we were told to move any weak auras that were blocking our character model.
I know. So let's go back to this. I promise you that I have everything in the steps. So let's just download the stuff and let's move on from it. So I'm gonna re-ready check. All I want you guys to do right now is download those weak auras. Download Big. Okay?
Hey, I'm sorry. You keep saying the map weak aura. That's the BDG Anger Neltharion portal, right?
Correct.
Yes.
You got it.
Pat over here, already all set up, watching and laughing.
I've lived through this pain. Okay, I get to.
And for the record, yeah, guys, I understand that this is incredibly infuriating. I do a version of this for my job. I promise you that going this slow is going to pay off in the long run. Because if I start jumping around and answering actual questions, which you guys are right, by the way, just for
my
the record,
tech
I'm not
support
discounting it.
PSD.
But it's literally just going to hurt people.
I think we can stop saying that. We can just keep going.
What is this fucking thing? What? Why is
nice, dude.
Dogs doing this? That's awful. All right, so Ingrithis and Vlad, you guys good? All right, Vlad, are you good? He doesn't have it set up already, right?
He probably does.
He was asking a question. I don't know. Did he play, Pat, did he play this fight?
This stuff should be set up for blood, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, let's move on. Okay, so the second step. Righto, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the next thing that you guys need to do, if you have LVY, you need to go into LVY options, you need to disable the BG map skinning in the skins tab, and reload your interface. And I'm going to show what that means. This is only for LVY users. So you type /EC to open up your LVY. You go to the skins tab, it's about 10 down. And then, I can't remember, that's my thing, so hang on. BG map skinning is what you're looking for. So BG map, this one right here, you need to disable it, I believe? Disable it. So right here, this thing, it needs to look like that. You see how it's unchecked? So we went to /EC to LVY, skins, BG map, unchecked it. It needs to look like this. And then you reload. So I'm gonna go ahead and reload, and then I'm gonna ready check to make sure that everybody with LVY just... Any questions? Cool. I'm gonna ready check to make sure that we can go forward, and then we'll move on. Make sure you reload, by the way. My sound's fucked on, wow, that's weird. I can't hear ready checks. The version of Bigwig should not matter. It's the version of the weak aura. And all it's looking for on Bigwigs is the number on the trigger. Agrithis, what do we got going on? Okay, cool. All right. So next thing. We have to do the basic instructions. So this is for everybody. I need everybody to open your zone map. Default for that is Shift-M. Then you unlock it by hovering your mouse over the top left corner. So I'm going to go ahead and do those 2 steps right now. I'm going to click Shift-M. So that's my zone map. It kind of looks like this. And then the top right corner, you right-click, if I remember correctly.
Top left corner.
You unlock it by hovering your mouse over, right-click the tab, and untoggle lock.
Right on zone map. Right on zone map.
Yeah, the tab that pops up torch right.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, so right here, you just make sure that it's unlocked. Okay? And then you drag it to wherever you want. So this is your map. This is what you move for your map. Never move the weak aura. Just move the zone map. This needs to be in a good spot. You're going to have to look at this. I'm going to there when I get the thing. All right. You clicked Shift-M and it won't come up.
Let me try a different keybind.
That might mean that your keybind is different. So
you go into your key bindings and you search for.
It says Shift-M. It just won't show up.
Mine does too. Mine isn't either.
So if it doesn't open, try reloading first, and then try rebinding it to another key second.
Make sure that it's not like over something already, because that's what mine did. It took a minute for me to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think isn't like the default for it like the bottom right or something.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Reloading worked for me.
Reloading worked?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm relaunching the game.
Okay, wait. How do you change the size of the map?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
You do not change this.
Okay, well,
Mine is
something
like
happened and my map is very large.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, I don't know.
I reloaded my UI.
When you say your map, you mean like your weak aura or the zone map?
The zone map.
Also, if anyone is still struggling, I found this on whatever.
Just
remove the Y.
Reload your UI and it'll shrink the size of the map back down. At least that it did for me.
Alright, Makunis, how we doing?
Mine's still Omega.
Yeah, I don't actually know how to influence the size.
I bet it's the scale of the UI or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still not showing up for me. I'm gonna Google real quick.
Did you? I
I'm
linked
pretty sure the
scripts.
scale of the map is tied to the weak aura itself.
Yeah.
On the main page, there's a thing where it says like group scale.
Sure.
And that's where
Let's do
you
that later then. If it's
and
tied to
if
the
you,
weak aura.
oh no, you should do it now because if you make that map gigantic, it will eat all your RAM and crash WoW. So everybody needs to have that map at a reasonable size.
I mean, if it's fresh, it should be whatever this is.
We had a lot of problems where it wasn't.
Oh, do I not even have these installed?
We had like 5 or 6 people that had these issues and just didn't say anything for 3 or 4 pulls and couldn't figure out why WoW was crashing.
Sure.
Oh, that didn't do shit. Okay.
And then we had the mystery of why aren't the holy priests and evokers people?
So you said that has something to do with the size of the weak aura?
Yeah. So, for you specifically, I'm assuming that it's going to be the group scale. So when you go to your weak aura and you go to here, it's go to the group. I'm assuming. Let's see. Doing it live. No, I didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not doing that. It is like omega big though.
I will figure it out for you. I promise. Okay. But Makunis, let's get a map on your screen, buddy. What are we doing?
I gave him the script.
I'm resetting the map variables to see if that fixes it.
Okay.
Torch.
Hi.
Click on your BDG angered weak aura and it'll pull up the actual you have. Okay. Yeah, see, mine's not that big either. Well, mine may be that big. I have my opacity set to 0, so all I see is the honeycomb lines. I don't see any of the actual map.
Ah, there you go. It's the zone map scale in the custom. So.
Oh, there's a script for that too.
I'd assume that it's going to be smaller. It didn't need Jared. Right?
How did you zoom it in?
I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's just taking time. Okay, so Candace, did you see that? Custom options and then zone map scale?
Custom options.
That's 1 point. Yeah, that's. I'd probably recommend around 1.5. Right? That looks right.
Yours is scaling different, so
if I
it's
play on
preference.
800 by 600 monitor, okay?
Oh
I
yeah,
changed mine to
everybody's
1.5 and it made it bigger.
Okay, well I mean just play with that.
Hey, show me again.
So right
If
here.
you're talking about
on
this,
the weak aura.
if you're talking about the scale in the weak aura, 1 is normal, so anything above 1 is going to make it gigantic.
Yep.
Well, now my 1 is too big.
Ha.
Just
Mine
keep
was
going
set at
down.
2.5.
Can I go to negative?
I don't think so. It's 1 to 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it stops at 0.
Okay.
Can recommend 2.5.
It goes
is
down
big.
like by like 0.09 or 0.10, so it's not like massive.
Makunis, how we doing?
I had to get rid of the weak aura, and now it shows up. So I'm gonna try reinstalling the weak aura now.
Okay.
Okay, if we make the opacity 0 on our zone map, has anyone tried to increase the opacity? That still
You have
triggers.
to
Okay.
make the opacity a specific. I just haven't. I mean, okay, so let's start going forward. It's been a little bit.
All right,
so
my
the
bad.
next steps.
Fucking around.
So for everybody who has a map, drag it to the whatever location you want. Right-click the tab and change the opacity to 0. Okay. So what that looks like is if you're on their zone map, you drag it wherever, and then change opacity right there. Change it to 0, so that you can't see. And it should look like this.
What if yours doesn't look like that? And
That
it
is
just
bad.
looks like the default UI.
That means you don't have the
Weak aura clicked.
What?
You actually have to have the weak aura
Oh,
itself
boy.
open as well.
No, go into the weak aura window.
Oh, you have to
and
have
click on the.
Okay.
Yeah, click on the weak aura.
Got it. Okay, so it should look like this.
What if you're out of screen space for shit?
That doesn't work. Okay. So I'm gonna ready check. So just to
Oh, if
So everybody has a zone map. They put it to wherever they wanted. They change the opacity to 0, and then the last step is, like I said, in the custom options, you modify the scale so that it's whatever scale you want. And you're gonna end up looking like something like this if you don't have your weak auras open, and then if you type /WA, it'll look. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna ready check. If you're not there, say no.
Do we want to have people hearth and summon lay and jams to make sure they have it set up as well?
I'm outside. Mine's fine.
So we just need to probably invite Lay to the raid then.
I mean, she should
I'm
still
not
be able to
sure,
see
but they
your
might be able
map.
to test or like set it up in heroic, and they should have access to a cleared instance, right?
Either way, you
I
can
am
still
such
set
a
the
dumb
weaker
slut.
up. You
I
just don't have
moved it.
you just won't
Oh,
have people
no.
on your
Okay,
map
that's fine.
when you
I
close
know.
it out. You'll still have the honeycomb if you have the weak aura pulled out.
Okay, yeah, mine's fine. I don't have to be summoned.
Okay. And then Andy, what's up? Andy, are you good? Can't shift. Okay. So it's not shift right click. It's just right click. Does that help you? So that's just straight right click. And if that still doesn't work, try reloading, and then just basically all you got to do is put your cursor over zone map, right click, and then let me know.
Are you clicking the tab? I didn't have to shift click. I just right clicked.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be clicking at all.
Like a little
Hard
map
to see
tab. And then you just like, yeah, I left my opacity a little bit up so I wouldn't lose it.
Are you still
you can see
answering
the
Andy's
people
question?
on the map. Yes.
Yes, these are the people.
Mine does not show the people.
That's a problem.
Okay, I have a question.
You have to
since he's
tell
done.
it to Candy.
Alright,
When you go,
so
when you go to
Andy-
the zone map, you have to right click on it and hit show teammates.
I did. It still shows nothing.
So Torch, you're standing on zone 20, right?
Good point.
Do you guys have like another list in Echoes?
No. Oh, I see people now.
Because that's going to be a big
Yeah, we
mess
know.
if we haven't set that up yet.
Yes.
That's okay.
So Casey, what's your question?
Does the honeycomb load on like boss start? Like it shouldn't be showing right now, right?
So this is what it looks like if you don't have weak auras open. If you have weak auras open, it looks like this with the honeycomb.
The honeycomb
Yeah, I
is
saw
only
that, I was
for
making sure.
the last phase of the fight, so you don't really have to worry about it. If you have it imported, everything
Okay.
will load when it
So-
needs to.
Everybody has this setup. So that's the setup. So from here, you're not allowed to touch anything. It's working. I promise you it's working. So now you just need to let it go. Like don't mess with the weak auras, don't mess with anything. Let it sit there, because if it breaks, then you have to go do this again, and it's gonna cake. Okay? So now it's our show. So now we gotta set the node up. So yes, I've probably done this, but I should have said this, but Moog. We need a portals note that looks like this. So hashtag portals, and then you have on the names. It needs to be tanks, melees, ranged. And then there also needs to be a list note. It's the exact same. Just
I count as a melee for that, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Moog, can you take care of that for me?
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, so while he's doing that, those are the assignments. And then the next question I have is, are we using the macro for?
Earlier I said no, but make your argument.
I don't. It's so. It doesn't matter to me. I know that people use it. People don't use it. if we don't use it, it requires everybody to look at the list and do it anyways. If you do use it, it requires people to hit the button, which some people hate.
And this is for like where you're at on the list. I don't know what the just tell me what the macro does.
So what the macro does is essentially it gives you the assignment of where you need to be without looking at the list of Weak So
okay,
you get,
let's do the
get
macro.
the thing, you hit the button, it tells you where to go. That's
okay. Let's do it.
Okay. I also need into the note this hashtag private order with all.
Okay.
Okay.
In the same order.
It doesn't matter for the order. I don't believe, but I guess just use the same one as the list. Okay, so for this, I need every single person to go into this channel and copy this macro because I'm not going to type it out for you. This needs to be a macro that you're going to have to hit. If you get the heart, you hit this button to be some keybind thing. The way that you create a macro, if anybody doesn't know that somehow, you click escape to get to macros. So the macros button right here. That opens something that looks like this. You would click new. You enter a macro name. So this is, go. You click OK, and then you copy paste the text from the channel that is in there. So it's going to end up looking like this. And then you click save, and you're done, except for dragging it to your parse.
So just it's the one that begins with /run.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
There's nothing that we can do to like test if it works.
No, because you have to get the mechanic.
And which mechanic is it?
So this is the heart. So you know how in phase 1, how you get circles around you and they're big and you just run them out to the sides?
Sure.
It's like the most common mechanic of the fight where you just get the big giant red circles and then everybody has to spread out.
I think I've gotten that like once, but yeah.
Yep.
Well, you've at least seen it.
Candace, the biggest problem with the macro is forcing people to actually hit it because it doesn't work unless everybody hits it. So there's a weak aura that puts up a giant obnoxious thing on your screen that literally covers it until you hit the macro. So would you like to use that weak?
Yep, do it.
Yep. All right. So there is another weak aura that you guys need to download. It's right there. It literally just puts a fucking.
Oh my god!
Perfect.
Oh,
add the line to your macro.
Yeah, sorry. You have to add something to it.
That's the volcanic heart big icon. That's the name of it.
This looks like my sleep paralysis demon.
Yes. Do we have to add something to this week, or
to the macro?
It's probably like that. We'll see if it actually works. There you go. So that's the macro right there.
Oh, you have to add the line to the macro.
Yeah.
Add it before the end, by the way. Probably have to add it.
There's a multiple ends, so I don't know about that.
All right, what now?
So, you have to add this line to the macro. Just recopy the macro. Sorry, I updated it. I didn't know. I haven't clicked on it.
it runs out of space if we just.
Oh yeah, true.
It does. How do you get around
It
that?
fits in my macro add-on.
Same.
Do you
Probably need a.
Part of me wonders if it's easier if people just get used to practicing counting from 1 through 5 from top down.
I can't count.
Versus weak aura plus macro button hitting stuff.
We're already doing it. Fucking.
I don't know how to get past this 255 character.
Yeah, you have to have it. You have to download another add-on that allows you to make the large weak auras.
I don't know.
Oh come on, guys, let's go get it.
Well, no, this
Who
is
doesn't have
attaching it
this?
in the macro, not the weak aura, to get rid of the weak
there's
aura.
an add-on.
Well, so the add-on also overrides all your existing macros and doesn't copy them over, so...
We're counting to 5.
But wait a
No,
second,
okay, so
I don't have
by
that
the way,
problem.
you don't have to... Okay, so let's refocus. So, I don't think that we can use the big-ass weak aura for the heart because of the macro limits. So I'm going to remove that, but we can still use them. You just look at. I'm gonna delete this.
Hold on a second.
Sure.
There's got to be something different about what I'm doing. I don't have that add-on turned on. Where are you guys putting this macro?
After the end, because it's a
I
separate
mean,
run
like
statement.
in which In which one? There's like the personal macros and there's like the general ones.
Both of mine show the same number of characters for me, so it's 255 and 255.
I was able to put it in, and I do not have an increase.
It's probably cutting it off at the end.
I see.
It's too many characters, I promise you.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna walk back a couple of steps. So if you downloaded that heart weak aura, the volcanic heart big icon, delete it. I'm not gonna use it. However, we are still using the macro. So to restart everything that I just said for the macro part. So let's go back to here. Mook, I need a private order. Yes, I'm just repeating myself to be fucking stupid. Everybody else, I need you to copy paste this macro line into a macro. So same thing, create the macro, create a macro, copy paste it here, put it in there, and then if you click it, it should say hard on me. That's how you test it. You see how everybody's just spamming shit? Alright, so that is the macro. You have to hit this if you get you have to hit this if you get heart every single time, because this is giving you your assignment. So that's what this is doing. It's saying, you know, you're going to 1, you're going to 2, you're going to 3, you're going. Let me know. I'm ready checking. Do you have the macro set up and on a keybind that you can use every time you get the heart?
So delete the weak ore though, right?
Yes. The volcanic heart big icon one specifically.
I'm being told from a reliable source that if you hit it when you don't have it, it breaks it. So you might want to put it somewhere you don't.
Breaks it like how?
Because it tries to assign you and it can't figure it out.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on a shift modifier or something.
Bro, half my buttons are shift modifiers.
Torch, can I get assist?
Yeah. Sure. Okay, what are we at here?
Does this work for you?
I need like more things than that, but yes.
Does it need to be in separate notes?
No, it needs to be on the same note, and then you just have another line that says what
for the list note or whatever. And
yeah, so like under that you would have, it would look like this. And then you would have like hashtag portals. So that's one. Yeah, so then you just start following it from there, and then you also need a liquid or liquid start liquid. Yep. Okay.
That's fine.
All right, Mook, are you good with this?
No, I haven't done any of that, but I'll be able to get it. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. Makunis, what's up?
Oh, sorry, I just missed the ready check. I'm good.
Okay, cool. So that's actually it for the setup for now. So the other thing is that we need to put into our notes shit and all that stuff. We're just gonna use this for now. I don't know what we need to tweak here. We might just end up stealing something or something like that. But this is what I got for now.
Mook, do you have me that far down the list because you have me as ranged?
I have you as the last melee.
Does that impact how far I'm going to have to run in any way to anyone who's done the fight?
All right. So the only other thing that we have here is I need this in the note. This exact whatever start hearts. This is overwriting some heart positions. We might have to tweak this based on how we want to handle the hearts. This is the one that the raid leader exchange provided. So it has all of the hearts 1. It's just standard. Hearts 2, it is grouping them, putting them specific places. So, and what that means is on a raid leader level, if we can combine some or save space by assigning people to the same spot, this is the tweaking. So for example, you see this garbledy-gook. This is assigning like 2 people to the same spot. Right? I kind of went over how this works just for my own syntax, but yeah. Other than that, that's it for me. That's all the Borpet talk I need to do. This actually went fucking better than I thought. Yeah, don't move the weak ore, by the way. It literally breaks it. I promise you. Move the zone.
I'm moving it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Right now.
I still have my question on
my computer shut off. What do I do?
The last week person, the last melee is going to make me have to do extra movement.
I don't know the answer to that question, Jen, and all the melee are in the same boat. So.
Torch, can you verify this note for me?
Yeah, looks fine to me.
If I log out, is that gonna fuck everything up?
No. You need liquid end at the end. The liquid start.
I was just asking that because there are more mobile melee. That's the only reason why I was asking. I know all the melee are in the same boat, Daniel.
I mean, my guess would be that you most likely won't get assigned one or two, but you'll most likely get 3, which is typically pretty close to the boss, I think.
Yeah, the only spooky ones are 1 through 3 through the whole fight.
Yeah.
Everything else is basically right next to each other.
I guess let's take a break and then we'll pull off the break, right? That's all the setup that we need to do. It just should hypothetically magically work after this.
With this, yeah. Just because I was doing this during that, I just need to have that macro running. Is there any associated weak aura with that?
No, there's. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing.
With the note, like ERT note, do I have to have that showing, or can I get rid of that?
You have to have it showing.
You can make it
Just
tiny,
make it really
though.
small. That's what I do.
Yeah. Just for Vlad and Pat, does this look similar to what you guys had to set up? Does this look right? Missing anything huge?
What do you mean? Does it like?
I mean, is there something that I'm drastically missing? I did research, but obviously I'm not.
We just had like Rob made a full custom order. That was the biggest change, really.
Sure. Okay. And that's for the start hearts
like,
and
the note was. I mean, I think I copy pasted you.
You did, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, it's not going to work for, I guess, if we're using the generic like one that gets passed around.
Yeah, and like honestly, the note had so much like just convoluted like stuff that like weakors are pulling from. Like it was just like shrunk in a tiny little box in the corner of my screen because like I didn't need to pay any attention to it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just okay. Cool. All right, let's take our break.
Hey,
no, I don't.
Fucking weird break.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Right,
I don't like it.
Patrick.
Yes, Candace.
Can you come over?
These weird sounds.
Oh yeah, I remember this. It always like like this person is actually using big wigs. Hee XD. Gamba.
Okay, you keep putting me in the corner. What the hell is going on?
Yeah. Know your place. Yeah. You're in timeout.
It's because of the transmog, isn't it?
Nah, because you didn't do enough damage on the last boss to give you number 1, so you're in timeout.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. That was the one pull I did horrible on.
Yeah. Step it the fuck up, huh? Let me breathe down your neck. I'm gonna knock the hat off your head, dog.
Wait a minute, no.
Yo, Mook.
Yeah, I thought there was an extra 0 on the end of that. I was happy for like a millisecond.
Wait a minute, I didn't get an item.
Damn.
What?
Wow.
I'm out of the raid because James is coming in, so you'll have to mail it to me.
Wow. Toxic.
It is toxic.
Send it to me in Discord. I'm not gonna fucking remember.
I'll send you something in Discord, baby.
Damn.
What?
Send that to me. I'll double.
I left my zoom lens in the trunk of the car. I can't.
What?
That man didn't stutter. You heard him.
Dick. That's not so bad. I don't care.
There we go.
You can do it through LOS too.
H's money tastes the
Like-
best. Yes.
It doesn't even have charges either. What the fuck? This is so cool.
Yeah, just has a 2-minute cooldown on it. It's like 100 yards too.
What the fuck?
Thank God.
Damn H.
It's like,
Going down with
oh.
the cheerleader on prom night.
Thank you, H.
Oh, thank God I didn't lose. Makuna's got me. You literally gave the money I just gave you to Ryoshi.
Ah, give us more time to enter.
Literally gave you 15 seconds. Come on, H. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
It's only 7,000.
Oh, that's why I rolled, isn't it? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's 7,000, not that.
That enough time for you, Blake?
Yes, thank you.
Wait, Ryoshi, where are you?
He's not here.
Get the mail.
Mail in a minute.
Brother.
Don't worry, H. I got you.
Oh, let's go.
Oh my God. What are these rolls?
I messaged you. I messaged you, Mongoose.
Oh, okay, cool.
These were the worst rolls I've done in a while. Holy shit, that means I should stop, right?
That means you gotta get to go on.
Chase your losses.
That means we need to do 100 grand, and then you need to roll and win it.
Yeah. Let's go. God damn it.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
It's not even bad. It's not even bad. I got a feeling in my bones like I'm gonna suffer. Like I got a feeling I'm gonna roll like a 4.
That was last time.
I have been suffering. Suffered all night. What gold I made this week is fucking gone.
Oh,
At least I
Mook
didn't
money
lose.
tastes so good. Mook money tastes so good.
Anyone but her. Thanks, bro.
Oh my,
Ooh.
Why is it with all these mid rolls today?
Oh my God. Oh my
I'm
God.
quitting the guild. I'm quitting the guild. I'm not gonna let Mr. Shaky take my money.
Dude.
He fuck you, Jams.
He knows what he's about.
Alright, I'm done. Oh, no, I
one
got
more
one
each.
more.
That's right.
I got one more.
Yeah.
Man, I am rolling like crap.
Yes.
I don't
Give
want
me
to
that
hear
money,
it, Mook.
Give me that money.
Jams!
I know I did one roll too many. I knew it was gonna happen.
I gave you all my gold and you go and lose it?
Did I miss all of the 50k ones?
You did.
Oh.
No, it's just getting
Sweet
robbed.
ass.
Oh, I freaking love you, Vaughn. You're amazing.
Get your money's in the mail.
You're the best.
H pays, so we stay.
Fuck off.
God damn. What
Oh
was
my
that
god,
roll?
thank you, Ryoshi.
I didn't even
Surely nothing
undercut
bad
you,
will
dude.
happen
I
here.
fucking way undercut you. Did you mail me my gold yet, Makunis?
No, I haven't. I don't have a mailbox.
I'll just mail you the difference then.
Jam's on that comeback though.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mook.
Sheesh.
Where you at, little roguey boy?
So it's 10,581. I'm mailing you.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh my god! Thank God. No,
Fuck you,
Yeah, baby.
This is getting slaughtered.
Shit.
That's what you get for telling me to use a fucking health stone after watching me on stream.
Maybe use your fucking
No
health stone,
way.
bitch.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
It's fine. I literally just gave you back the gold you gave me earlier. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, one more.
Yeah.
I forgot to pee. Send it quick.
100 cash.
I know. Surely nothing bad will happen.
God,
Not
mother,
you.
fucking damn it! I hate this fucking game.
These have been brutal tonight. The 50Ks were so timid, and then the 100Ks just come here to destroy lives.
I had to lose like almost 300k tonight. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, add a sneaky 0 in there and see what happens.
I'm not that much of a dick.
You
Bankrupt.
can't even
someone.
do like a full million, can you? You can only do 999,000, right?
Yeah, I think Sarah tried to do it once.
If you pranked me, I just
Where's
wouldn't
the
pay you.
500k, dude? Throw 500k up in that bitch.
Right, we're gonna do this
for
one.
real dogs.
All right. That's fair.
There it is. There's the money.
This is where I win it back. This is the moment.
Where I win it
I will
back.
not enter what I cannot afford.
I can afford it.
Most likely I could.
Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh,
That's fine.
Jams.
Thank
I
you.
hate you even more
God
after
damn
giving
it.
you
It
100k.
really doesn't matter. Me and
200K.
Lance just trade each other gold back and forth non-fucking stop.
Always chase your losses.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, there you go, Drees.
I almost died.
Please don't die. I think you're beautiful. I don't know what I would do without you.
Was Ace the lowest rolls now?
No,
Okay.
I thought so, but Loth came in.
Pay up, shiny pants.
I'm telling you, you need to change his name to Nacho Libre.
Octane.
This man gave me pocket sand.
And I couldn't decide if I was jumping in that one.
Oof. Brutal.
May the best dragon win.
Candace, we should probably just talk for like 2 seconds. Just have an extended break.
Fine.
More gambling.
All right, bring it back down. Bring it back down.
Glad you came back and they were like, nope.
I know, right?
Is there no more gamble?
I like your candle.
Yeah, me too.
It's nice.
Is it on his head?
Dude, I can't even click that fucking portal because that goddamn NPC. There we go.
This man robbed me with 5,000.
Yo! Yes.
The hell even are you?
Can I get
Why do you
one
sound like
person
the
to click? One person to click.
controller from fucking Thomas the Tank Engine?
Please. Let's go. It's coming back. Thanks, Tit.
Ooh, that's nasty.
I needed that.
Oh, let's go. Please. Please. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go. Chase your losses.
Tonight is not my night.
God damn.
This is so much better than the 7,000 you gave me. That is not the number, Long.
My fucking freeze are breaking.
I'll say.
Free is my pyre button. If you can't tell.
Yeah, that makes sense because he was about to only give me 2,000. I was like, that's not math.
These razor mice don't last now.
I'm officially in the positive tonight with that.
Me too. I'm not doing this though. I'm too scared.
Oh, Blake, stop being a bitch.
Fine, already called me out.
If you see my name, join. Like I said, there goes everything else. Fucking lost. What? I was literally trading money and I was good. Whatever.
Oh my God. Oh, it's a massacre. It's a massacre.
Oh, Jams is still playing, but he's down there having a serious conversation.
Respect. Oh, that would have been a good roll, Pat.
I would not have been a very good roll. That's like dead in the middle.
Fuck on my rolls tonight.
What did I didn't even see what I rolled. Oh, four. Oh, I rolled 22k. You hate to see it. Rip Bozo.
Oh yeah, true. We're doing 500, not 250. Oh, he did it. Fucking did it.
Someone else?
I mean, I don't even have that much anymore.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
Did give me my money back.
Okay, see you,
Get some money
team.
Not gonna lie, I rolled that 500. I was like, oh no, and then the jam. I was like, oh thank God.
Imagine my best roll of the night and did
The
still
roller
fucking
coaster of
beats me.
emotions I went through.
Oh, this man added the salt and the pepper on top. He gave me 69 silver and 69 copper.
It's because you didn't have any more money. He gave you everything.
Doesn't even have postal fee anymore.
That's brutal. I thought I had it. Jesus Christ. Can't do it.
Blake, go. Blake, go.
I
Blake, go.
have.
No, I got you. I got you. Go.
My man. Yes, I'm back. We're back. We've never been more back. We've never been more back.
Yeah,
you a real one. I'll use some fucking ramen noodles, dude. I swear to God.
Did I don't like you for telling him
No,
to come in.
Dries, you're good. I got you on this one.
Oh my god. Wait, to join or pay?
Yeah, I'll pay for you if you lose.
Okay, let's go.
Can I join in too then?
Okay, can we wait 2 seconds? Val, can you hear me? All right, just keep going.
Okay. Will someone sponsor me for this big gamba?
All right, I'm freaked out. DBM makes a noise for ready checks and Bigwigs doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, mine is still doing it, but you have your base game sound turned off.
Oh.
Well, I think that
mine comes through. Mine all comes through master. I don't know.
Yeah, I need it to be through master. Because I have everything off except for master. Where is
Yeah, mine is too. I don't know when I set it up, like 200 years ago, but mine all comes through the master. It's got to be an option.
Lonth, are you not streaming, ass?
No, because we were just sitting there for a half hour. It was a fucking boring ass stream.
My stream didn't pop it off. Talk about you can. I'm streaming Rayoshi.
Maybe everyone wants to know how to use the weak auras. Come on.
Fuck
They like the gamba.
Oh, I was in there for the week or conversation. I just wanted to watch the progression.
Oh, I was talking about everybody else in the world.
Yoshi, I'm streaming. If you want to watch mine.
Yeah, but if you're streaming, all I'll see is boss ass.
No, you just see a lot of momentum. I don't know if you know, but I don't stand in one
Hey,
place
why is there a cat out here? Hey, little cat.
Yeah, is that a cat? This just looks like grandma.
It's a
Wait a
weird
minute,
where's the cat? Someone click somebody link. I need to see the cat.
It's right here. Like out in here. It's a little cat.
Yeah, it's from the.
You don't see it jumping?
Oh, from the thing.
What are we talching about?
In the game, over where the integrated is run over. We can't. They can't.
I'm not there.
Oh.
What's your Twitch, Blake?
SpookyB_TTV.
Amaranth.
Yeah, that's me.
Amaranth.
I mean, yeah.
Probably just change it to Amafurry.
How what?
Excuse me?
Oh, can we get a summoning stone down?
The fuck you say, Pat?
I said how what? I was.
Okay. That's not what I heard.
Oh, I was talking about why other cats there.
Spooky Bees TV may contain drugs, intoxication.
That one. Intoxication. That one. That's me.
Hey, Danny.
Hi.
I just read the sounds and it says that Bigwig uses the master sound channel to play all of its sounds. So something else is wrong. Is everyone here or is Val still not here? Okay, go.
Get ready on the ready check.
Hit like BW, Danny.
Oh, it's not a big deal for the record. Unless
No, I got it. Go BW.
Yeah.
And then go to pull.
Yeah. But I need the ready
There's
check,
all the
not the
shit.
poll.
The ready check. I think that is just make it so that your emphasized is beginning your countdown earlier. Instead of 5, make it 10.
No.
And then it should start making noise.
That's the poll timer, Candace. No way.
Mine still does the ready check.
Yeah. But so does Jen's, and she just turned it on. It's probably me.
Yeah, my DBM is turned off. Bigwigs is turned on, but I play with game sound, so I just assume it's game sound.
Give me a sec.
I don't know. Mine makes a noise. It like goes like ping.
Hang on, I'm doing this. I apologize.
Well, I mean, I'm still waiting for Val.
Yeah. It's because I had sound effects turned off for some reason.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I didn't know I missed a Reddit check. My bad.
I'm dropping.
Can you hear me, Val? Like,
yeah, can you hear me?
You couldn't hear me before. I kept going, Val. Val.
I'm sorry. My mom was talking to me, trying to convince me to convince her not to buy something, but she went to the wrong person. I'm telling her to buy it.
Oh, okay. I need you to share your screen.
Okay.
You're the chosen one.
Okay.
No, I was ready for the ready check. But...
Oh no, you have game sounds on. Oh god.
Do I need to turn them off? I don't know.
I'd prefer not to be listening to the music at the bare minimum. I could not play like that. That would drive me bananas in pajamas.
I've got it down low.
All right, we'll see how it goes. All right, Danny. I'm good.
So I thought you were a luge.
Huh?
What?
Let's do it. Yeah, if the map doesn't pull up for somebody, let me know.
By the way, Candace, do we have healing cooldowns assigned?
Hell no, I haven't done that yet.
Hell no.
Alright, we're gonna wing it. Let's go.
It's
You
early
fuckers
prog.
better step
It's
up.
early prog, man. You should be popping them early enough to.
True.
That was always my rule.
2, 1.
You don't have any markers.
Oh god, Big Wig sucks.
You just don't have it set up.
Oh,
I know that. It's just on top of my shit. Oh,
Break wall breaks the wall right next to the boss. You did it. Well, you only want to break one, but close enough.
All right, let's see how it goes. Are we doing it?
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's not great.
I'm sorry. That was
I
fantastic.
pushed the macro and I still didn't know what I was doing.
I don't think anything popped up for you.
Yeah, I saw like it did hard on me, but I didn't see on my screen where it was telling me where to go.
Oh, is it important for me to mention I'm not in any of those lists?
Yeah, that is important.
I see you at the very bottom.
In all of them.
I don't see me.
Yeah, you're the last one.
Yeah.
Can you push a new one then?
After me.
Which means if you get it, some of your lists are upside down. I almost guarantee it.
How are the lists upside down?
What was the fix, Vlad? Do you remember?
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh wait, no, I don't remember the fix. I just remember it happening.
Sorry. Sometimes some people's lists were upside down, like the order was completely inverted.
Huh?
Message Rob.
Does the list have to be in a specific order, like hashtag?
Yes, it does.
portals?
Everyone has to have the same list
Because that's how you decide if you're 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
But I thought with the macro we didn't have to look at the list.
Well,
right?
That is the idea, yes.
Okay, but it didn't work for me, so I guess I gotta look at the list.
The lists themselves, because hashtag portals list is second and hashtag private order is first. Does that matter?
It shouldn't, no.
Pat, seriously, can you message Rob?
Because all we kept doing was Rob just kept linking his weak aura to the people that kept having the same issue, and all of them never had a consistent response. It just ended up, essentially, it felt like it fixed itself.
All right, well, let's just go again. Maybe it's just like first time. Everyone just pay attention to the weak aura. Like that's all we should be looking at. I don't care if you hit any of your buttons.
I know like LVUI users had more configuration issues, but I don't think that was consistent. to the list being in the wrong order.
Makunis, you don't need to worry about the list. Your sweet little heart is a tank, and if you ever get heart, it means you're one of the last 5 people alive.
Hey, you know, Candace told me to get everything working.
I did tell him because
Wait,
I don't care. What if we had him DPS for some reason? I'm not dealing with it.
5, 4,
Only
3,
after this.
2, 1. Abyssal breath soon.
You want to try and break a single wall here if you're the wall break, okay? A single spot.
Can you put down a marker, Pat? Like a blue one?
Shattered rock soon.
Okay.
I see.
Still not good? Okay. Alright. Everyone die.
So I was position 2 on that. That's what it is. I think it's popping up. I need to see it again, but it's popping up a number on the list weak aura next to your name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't look at that at all.
Yeah. I need
On
to
the
see it
other
again,
one.
but I think that's what it is.
Well, yeah, but I thought that the other weak aura was supposed to like fix it. The one that like
Okay,
is
so
all big and you push the macro.
What the macro is doing is it's calculating your assignment in the list for you and putting a number next to your name. So you're still looking at the weak aura.
Oh.
It's just it's removing.
Okay, so
your
you still have
need
to fucking look at like. Okay, now I think the macro is worthless.
I mean, yeah, probably.
There are five names. Like you can't determine if you're in the middle, the first, or the like. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
thought it was gonna pop up a number in the middle of my screen or something.
I thought it was gonna be like way easier. It's okay though.
My brain hurts already.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to use it or not?
I don't care. Just use it. And excuse me. I think what we really need to care about is, regardless of whether it gets used or not, I think people just need to keep seeing the weak aura. So we just need to keep pulling. The faster we get through everyone seeing this shit, the faster we can keep moving on.
I mean, so the answer is if we use the macro, everybody has to use it. So it does matter.
I said just use it. I mean, I use those words. Just use it, and then we can determine after a while if it's useful or not. Just use it.
Can you push it?
Can you remind me before next poll? Or towards the end of last poll?
Of what?
Just, we have to update the note.
5, 4.
Okay.
3,
Just scream note
2,
and then some unintelligible.
1.
Yeah, I got it.
Abyssal breath soon.
Right up against that panel that is going to be blue, okay? Whoever gets this.
Infernal heart soon.
Break wall goes to the blue. Break wall goes to blue. After this, I need everyone. Okay, I'll say it afterwards. I'll not see the list.
Yeah.
Okay, your list is in your upper left-hand corner, Val. I would recommend you move it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Does it tickle McKins? You like that?
Shattered rock soon.
And try to get the next list.
Makunis, you're gonna bring them over here, and you're gonna like put them right next to this green flare. You're gonna put them like right where I'm standing, okay? And the next break wall goes on green. Okay. And then you would break the wall, like when he does his tank buster on you, you just break the wall next to it. Okay.
Okay.
Be careful, like you guys have probably noticed, if you've gotten that the knockback is pretty far, and if you go through the wall and hit other walls, you're gonna kind of murder the raid. It does a lot of damage.
Okay. Sorry, moving backwards. Danny, note.
Yeah.
And anyone that has the break wall on your head, you need to go to blue. But more realistically, everyone real quick, go to the echo of second place. Doesn't gotta move shit around. And look at the picture that is linked. I don't know. It's the only picture. If you start at the bottom and work your way up, there's a picture of some rocks and it's got little green highlights over them. Go look at that picture. Make it big and look at it. Do you guys see how you need to be in between those two rocks? That makes it so that we only take 2 stacks. That means you only break 2 of the walls. Everyone clear on where this picture is? If not, I would much rather link it and then share it with you guys and be like, here it is, than us not understand it.
And that's for the blue knockback one?
That is for the lines, the little comet purple. I think it's rushing something or other.
Yeah, the thing that silences people when they get hit by it. That thing.
Yes. The thing that we normally take to the wall, and now we're asking someone that they're gonna have words pop over their head that says wall break or break wall or something like that. That person needs to take it to the blue, or around the blue. It's not perfect. Look for the crack between the two little jagged pieces and be standing in that crack. It's betwixt the cheeks.
Hey, Danny, when we click that macro, does the number highlight on the mini map or on the list?
The list.
I think it's on the list, but
I hit it that time, and I definitely didn't see anything light up on the
Same.
list.
You should have, I guess somebody should have a screenshot of their top-down list, and then everyone should compare to that.
Regardless, what I'm trying to say is, when I clicked that macro, one of the spots on the mini map lit up. I don't know if that was.
Oh, then yes, maybe that's the way it works. Maybe.
But I also don't know if I just happened to be standing in the right spot at the right time. I wasn't 100%. That's why I was asking.
Let's pull again, because I'm still figuring it out.
That happened to me as well. I was not in the right spot at all, and it just showed as a green thing, but I didn't have my list on my screen.
Norris, I can't PI you outside the raid.
Oh
man.
To your wall breaks, you can use transcendences out of the air, but make sure you don't hit it too fast that you don't break the wall.
Okay.
I remember, I don't really care what we do except look at the weak aura. Like, you could literally just stand there and I wouldn't care.
4,
honestly.
3, 2, 1.
Try looking at your map after you hit the macro and see if something lights up for your space. I'm gonna try to yell out like what the assignments are that I see.
Infernal Heart.
But that's the way it works. So it's like launch is
good.
1, bulk is 2,
Shattered Rock.
I'm 3.
Yeah, I don't see where you're seeing those numbers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either.
Yeah, it definitely
So
didn't
it's
lit up.
on the list, Wigor.
I'm looking at the list we got, and I definitely don't see any numbers.
I see an icon next to it, but I don't see numbers.
Yeah, I saw an icon next to 5.
Okay, so let's pull again. I'm gonna hope that I get the mechanic, and I'm gonna take a screenshot, and I'm gonna go over how this works. Does that sound good?
Oh, maybe you need a mechanic on you to see the numbers.
You do, yeah.
All right. Are there other people where this is working for them?
I posted
Everyone-
a screenshot of me with the thing. I hit the button and it still looked like this
All right, where's the screenshot?
in Raid Talk.
Yeah, I'm not convinced, for the record, that the macro is doing anything. I don't know what the macro is doing. I will tell you that off this screenshot, which was different than mine, by the way, unless I misread it. So Goriella is space 1, Lonth is space 2, Torch is space 3, Jerice is space 4, and Val is space 5.
Okay, on Val's screen.
100% not what I have.
Yeah, on Val's screen, she was 1.
Yeah, so we all need to get on the same list, or
So Val's is upside down?
Yes, Val's. Well, maybe somebody was
Jesus,
upside
I
down
named
too.
was
still at the
No,
bottom.
because I had Val doesn't even show up on my list. Lavidia's the last person that I have.
yeah. So let's just start. Let's get from mine, I guess, and let's just go from there. I'm not saying that any of yours. I literally downloaded it today, so there might be a versioning issue. There might be something. Let's just do this. So if I want everybody to delete their liquid lists, Wikor. It's Neltharion lists. And then I want you to just fucking download. Well, just download.
Just share yours, Danny.
Yeah.
Just everyone go in to delete Neltharion lists, and then Danny's gonna share his. Don't use dits. Danny is gonna share his. Everybody click on that. Delete it first.
I have deleted Neltharion lists.
Oh my god, that's so loud.
No. Oh, am I being loud?
No.
Why
Then,
can't
yeah.
I click?
Everybody take your time. Even if you're outside a raid, do this. And then when you're done with your list, make sure you go in just your lists and change them if you need to. If you don't have the anchor Mahuchis.
Isn't it fun when Blizzard tries to make a fight where weak auras doesn't solve the fight for you, but then people find a way to make weak auras solve the fight for you? It's just convoluted and awful.
It's fun stuff, man. Alrighty, I'm gonna ready check. I don't know how far along we are. Is anybody like still downloading?
It's still.
Oh yeah, 3302 out of 4938.
That's
I'm at
You're
1500.
gonna have to chill out. This is a nightmare.
Yeah, sure.
But I mean, the answer is you should have Control-C to copied yours and like.
Yeah, I have the string. If anybody like wants that.
I mean, yeah, I mean use the string through Control-C.
Yeah. I mean, this is the string. It's in raid talk.
I mean, like use the website Control-C.
Oh, the website controls it. What? What are you talking about?
Just everybody be patient and let it go. Just shush. This is the way we're doing it. Everyone else shut up.
Let go.
Can I move the list
I'll never let
to
go.
a spot, a good spot that won't break it?
You're moving
Yes.
it will not matter.
Okay.
For this one, yes. Position should not matter. The point is, whatever setup it is, I pulled one literally today. It's just set up differently. So, if you use if you're using an outdated version or whatever, your list might be different, etc., etc. So, what is this, Pat?
Well, everyone is gonna have.
It's the new Pastebin.
Yeah, it's Pastebin. It's the new Pastebin since Pastebin decided to fucking be pieces of shit.
Everyone is gonna have exactly Danny's, so I'm not even worried about it. I swear to God, if you guys going out of your way to make Control-C and shit like that, makes other people not download the right thing, I'm literally gonna cut a bitch.
That is a blank Control-C. There's no one's getting a weak ore from what I just linked. That is a blank page.
Why is
I
it asking
will
for my
cut a
credit card
bitch.
number?
Pat, if you need my mother's maiden name, you could have just asked me.
LOL.
Which I don't even use that as a security question because I tell people it anyway because I'm like,
Security
I'm
questions
Mexican,
should
and they're
just
like,
be
oh,
generic
what?
passwords anyways. None of them should actually answer the question.
Mine is
Mine
always
do.
password 123.
Is everybody like? Is somebody still downloading?
I'm good.
Let's do a ready check.
Hey, last time I asked this and I was about to ready check, you guys like, no, don't fucking do it.
Yeah, we all just like completely attacked you. Whee!
Well, we've been sitting on it for like 10 minutes as opposed to, a minute and a half.
All right, so I need multiple people. I want everybody that knows how to do this. Take a fucking screenshot and put it in. Let's put it in raid talk during this.
All right.
Okay?
I will take a screenshot of Val's screen.
5, 4, 3.
Do I even take a screenshot if I don't get the mechanic?
It's gonna show the list.
Yeah, it's the list, right?
Abyssal breath. Soon.
By the way, if you are like not a tank and you can't see the list, you need to tell us now because
Can't see the list anymore after.
Gets a blue. Gets a blue. Gets a blue.
Break wall. Where you going?
I think we're gonna die.
Just being super
I
safe.
still don't see the number.
No dots.
Yeah, I still didn't have numbers either.
My list is gone now.
There are no numbers,
All right,
guys.
yeah, fuck the numbers, guys. Just
Okay.
fuck all the numbers. Let's just talk about the other thing. So
First of all, yeah, sorry, Candace, you want to talk? Apologies.
did you take a screenshot of yours, Danny?
I did. It's in there.
We think that Val's is backwards. So is Norris first on yours?
No, Goriella's first.
I mean, I linked mine. Does it like?
Every single one is the same as me. So if it's not the same as me, then you need to just download mine, right?
I downloaded yours and now my
I don't
list
even
is
have
gone.
Goriella having the mechanic.
He doesn't.
Oh, I see what you mean. Just on top
The
of the
list
list.
is static. You'll just see like that fire shield next
I was
to
saying
people that have
who's.
it.
I was saying who had the first mechanic.
The first mechanic is Norris, then it's Dit, then Loth, then Volk. But yeah, we're talking about the list in general. It's Goriella, Panamic, and then what I just said.
And Lavidia was fifth, right? You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I just want to make sure you saw that.
Did everyone else that took a screenshot have the same outcome?
I put mine in the Discord. I got lost. Can someone confirm that mine is?
All of these are the exact same. So we're all on the same,
Okay.
except for Blake, who can't
That's
see this thing.
perfect.
So Blake.
Oh, I think I know what's going on. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Please hold.
So the second problem here, I don't know what the macro is doing. I don't know if it's working or anything. Do we just
fuck
want to
the
say fuck the macro?
Yeah, fuck the macro. We're done with the
We're not gonna
macro.
use the macro. So, does everybody understand how you tell what spot you need to go to?
No.
I think so.
Okay,
Is
so
it
Oh, Blake, go for it.
is it based on where you are on that list? You go to that
Yes,
number?
it is. So tell me all of these examples are the same. So in this example, who goes to what spot?
I would have gone to the corner marked 5 on the map, right?
Correct.
And Volcran's 4, Lonthier's 3, I'm 2, and Norris is 1.
Does everybody get that? That's how you read this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so are we doing the thing where if a melee gets assigned, I don't know if that's actually...
If a melee gets it, they're 5.
No.
Right.
No. Like they're at the bottom of the list, but can't we just have them follow it unless?
Well, then you have to have the. If you want to do that, you have to know. You have to go to the custom options in your list and make it show a full list, because right now it's not showing the melee.
Yeah, the worst case scenario is that you would only see 4 shields, which means the 5th shield is the melee.
That's fine.
And the only, I guess, potential risk is if you have Ash coded as melee.
Let's be clear. That's something that individuals can decide. If they prefer to see the melee on the list so they don't ever make that confusion, individual people can make that change to their weak aura. The reason why it only shows range generally is because it makes the list much smaller.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So, yeah, I guess you know, because they're going to be 5 anyway, so it doesn't matter. So this is just semantics. Okay, so as long as everybody understands, Norris was first, Dit second, Lance third, Volk's fourth, and Blaze fifth. Let's keep going. We're not using the weak aura. Sorry, we're not using the macro, so you can delete the macro.
So, are we doing the melee as always 5 or no?
Yes.
Melee is always 5. If you get assigned to it as melee, you go to the 5th position no matter what. You don't have to think.
And I'm sorry, the placement of the numbers is always going to be the same, right? So like that spot that's marked 1 on that right now
It's
is
not always
1.
It's
Are you
the
talking about
same
the mini map?
It's the same every time we start the fight. Those 1 through 5, like when we're in this quadrant, yes, those 1 through 5 are the same.
Oh,
and then the second set of hearts will have a different 1 through 5 because we're in a different part of the room. And then the third, and then the 4th, right?
But those are always the same in each quadrant, though. Like whenever we.
Yes, yeah. You're never gonna like the 5 in that picture is always gonna be at that 5 spot.
Yep. And then when we
really
move to the
just
next
like
section, it'll be in different.
people that are 1, 2, 3 just know you're gonna have to move a lot, and sometimes it's gonna feel like you have to wait because the wall may break late and you have to run through the wall afterwards. So it's like that's your number 1 priority.
Let's pull it.
I have another question after this one.
Sure.
This fight's dumb.
No, this fight's really nice.
It's conceptually cool, but like the
countdown bells.
It's a lot like Angry Bomb Boy. Once you figure it out, it feels really nice.
Definitely feels like when you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Break wall, get there. Perfect.
Shattered rock, soon.
I did mechanic.
I made it to mud.
So who was like kind of on blue when we died?
Catastrophic slam, soon.
That was me. I didn't delete that big ass weak ore after removing the macro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I wonder what happens
So
if
I
I
couldn't
stand
fucking see anything.
Alright.
Druids!
And I couldn't click it off, like, Jesus.
This is not the right thing, Val. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Take that down to 5.
So, Dit, what's up?
Can I just talk this through with Val real quick, please?
Sure. And then we'll get to Dit.
We need to figure out where the emphasize is. Okay, keep going. Go ahead, guys.
Dit. The mini map keeps disappearing after the hearts go out.
So after like the heart exploded, it disappeared, and then even after we wipe, it is gone again. So I'll have to shift M after every
You
I'm
shouldn't
having
have
that
to.
too.
No, you shouldn't have to. It should come back up
It
whenever,
only
whenever the weak ore
so the way that it works is if you shift M, depending on how your add-ons work, it might disable the map. But if you have the hotkey or whatever you have it bound to open during the fight, it will disappear until the hearts go out. There's a setting inside the weak aura that you can change to have the map always show. Otherwise, it's going to disappear, and then for the 5 or 10 seconds, whatever the fuck it is, you'll see the map and you'll see where you need to go.
Yeah, like I can't see my map right now, but it does pop
Yeah.
up as soon as the hearts happen.
Okay, yeah, because I
Okay.
kept turning it back on. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, it'll actually kick up when those lines go out. You'll start to see it.
In the name of learning, this is relevant for as we progress this phase because hearts are this fight. Like that's what this fight is. If you fuck up and you just go to the wrong corner with your heart and you know you're in the wrong corner,
just kill
don't just go like kill you and whoever's in that corner. Don't come back over the raid and kill everyone because the rest of the raid can still learn by getting more hearts. Okay.
I think we just need to.
There is like a general rule where I think it's like 5, 2, and 1. They're always going to be on the inside of that like weird star circle, and then 3 and 4 are always going to be on the outside until I think the very last phase. That's when it gets kind of wonky.
I mean, isn't the idea like maybe you'll know this right? I didn't, but the idea is that if you're facing the boss from the inside of the room, you essentially are making like an arc from like a clockwise arc that does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 most of the time, right?
Or wait, what? There's one that's like
where
we don't break the walls. That's when things start to get weird because like 1 and 2 stack on each other with invulnerability.
That's the third one, right? That does.
Yes, that's the third one.
I really think this is something that people just need to see.
Okay. If your UIs aren't working, just let us know quick now. You know, like don't ask, don't say it's broken later. Let us know now so we can fix stuff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know it's not important, but do you lust on full?
I think you lust at phase 3.
Okay.
You lust in the very last phase. It's like
break wall to
after
blue.
the last mobs die. Mind control mobs die.
Two numbers.
Shattered rock soon.
Oh god. Let's see.
Oh, I realized there
That was
was
better.
more.
That's what I
That
did.
was better.
I realized what I did. I was actually 3, not 4, because there was a melee.
Yeah, but I was foxed, but it was
God damn it.
Yeah, no, mine's locked. I'm sorry.
No, it's just
That's
because
not your fault. I didn't realize that. I didn't count.
Let's keep going, guys. Get through. Get through.
Yeah, cheat early on this.
Oh, you get stunned for so long if you get hit.
Yeah,
by
exactly.
Get to the green. Whoever break wall is.
I think they're on the other side of the wall.
No, Ingrathus is on the other side of the wall.
Alright, go ahead and die.
So break wall there would have gone to green.
To the green.
Soon.
Yep.
Echoing Fisher.
It was the first time I've been targeted by that, so
So
I'd ask.
Maybe I'll set the list to show
This
all.
is for me. Like, what happens when there's a melee? Like, what was the confusion?
So I can tell you what I did. I didn't count. I just saw myself as last on the list. So I was like,
Same.
oh, I go to 5.
Yeah, and Lay was right below me, so I was like, oh, I'm 4. And then I realized when I was running to 4,
And
like,
then I
oh,
was
wait,
like, why
5
is Luke in my
icons.
spot? Oh fuck, I'm in the wrong
Got
spot. It was.
So you
The
can't
choice
just always
is-
look at if you're the last person on the list. You have to actually.
The choice is to get used to that concept that the melee aren't showing, and if you see only 4 total, that you have to know you're, you know what I mean, you're in a different spot.
That's the thing. I wasn't counting, so that's what I gotta do.
Or you show the whole list that includes the melee, so
Yeah.
you can have the better idea. Like,
Yeah, I think we just show the whole list. Can everybody do that? Can
it's an individual thing. Like,
I don't care. We're showing the whole list until people can make a better decision.
How?
So Danny, can you talk? Do you know how?
Options.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really.
So you
Oh, it's literally right there.
sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just hit click. Show
Wow,
melee.
look at you.
Oh, it's gonna block my whole. Oh no, I had everything organized nicely. It's too long.
Fuck.
Wait,
Block my
where's
Wii.
the show?
Custom
options.
options. And under custom options, there's only 2 things to check.
Shall you need to find the list.
But I'm a shaman, so I can't count, so it's kind of like I kind of need it.
Well, I mean, let's be clear. Shamans can count to 4 because that's how many totems they have, but as soon as the 5th number's involved...
Says who? I got
It's
2!
true. You can't prove it.
Alright. Let's do it again.
Yes.
Again.
Lay, we're too similar.
I made an assumption, and you know what they say about those.
I did too.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abyssal breath, soon. Infernal
Blue?
heart, soon.
Okay, so I'm 5.
Shattered rock, soon.
So was I not 3?
I did it!
Catastrophic.
What number were you?
Soon.
No, I was 4. I already said sorry.
Echoing
Oh.
Fissure.
Shattered rock.
Val, I'm gonna need you to emphasize some stuff after this.
Through, guys.
Okay.
Abyssal breath.
Everybody through.
Break wall to green.
We're gonna get lines soon, I think.
Infernal heart, soon.
So after you break that, Makuna's pulling forward a little bit, like along the wall, so your wall breaks easier.
Shattered rock, soon.
Get it off the raid.
So I don't have to go in there on that one, right, for melee?
We're all dead, but Makuna's, you have to break a wall segment. You can't go through the open one.
Oh,
You see how
got
the
it.
wall
You have to do
reformed?
the
Now
one
we're all,
next
we're all
to-
trapped over here and about to experience a terrible, painful, fiery death.
You do the one next to it.
Got it.
Abyssal breath, soon.
I have a question. So I was on like a little bit in front of green for breaking the wall, and it still like rocketed me back through a second wall. Does that mean I need to position differently?
So Makunis is gonna have to get used to the boss position a little bit. He had the boss pulled a little bit further forward, but it's like it's kind of on both of you, right? Like take a second and look at the angle you're gonna go from the boss and be like, am I gonna get launched into another wall? If so, adjust a little bit.
Turn your back towards the outside of the room, is what he's really saying. So that you're getting knocked in the direction of the outside wall. But let me say it for everybody. When you are the one breaking the wall, Val, I'll let you know in a second. When you're the one that is getting knocked through the wall, you need to aim your back at the outside wall, not towards other walls. Okay, Val. Do Rushing Darkness and Volcanic Heart.
Yeah, I already did those.
You emphasize them?
Yep, and I also did the wall breaker mythic.
I think that just puts a marker. Okay. Well, that one's, yeah. Can I see the other two? Because that one had only on me. Okay, put a countdown on it for me.
So, Makunis, when you're pulling him, like I want you to imagine an invisible line from the boss to the green mark, Makunis, like over here by green. And then remember that like this is the line that like people are gonna get knocked from the boss. So like you want to aim this line like at the wall over here, like towards these pillars. And then after that goes out, what you do is you pull the boss forward like a little bit like this, like to here, and then you'll do the same thing except with the next wall patch.
Got it.
Hey, there's a repair block.
Mr. Jeeves is out and about.
Oh, and healers' tanks get annihilated by this boss. He hits very hard.
Oh. It's just the Calamitous Strike, right?
No, his auto attacks.
Just hold your shield higher.
1.
I don't know if that was funny.
It was when you're a healer. Just hold your shield higher.
Infernal
Right.
Bigger emphasize bars.
I don't know. I don't use big wigs.
Shattered
Oh, okay.
soon.
Just take it off the raid, guys. Okay. We can die.
Catastrophic slam, soon.
Yeah, like Makunis, I don't know, we can just practice this positioning, and then we'll die.
Shattered rock, soon.
Is there a bunch of AO?
Where do you want it?
So it's like
Where is it now?
Yeah, kill the boss to like where I am.
I see.
Fly very quickly here, but yeah,
Man.
I think you get it right.
Yeah, I think I get it.
Over, like, in the middle or over on the left underneath, like, your other ones, except down a little bit farther is fine. Or above your raid frames. Is it going up or down? It's going up, okay. Alright, that's good.
Okay, wait, did we have an issue there? Because it looked like 2 people had a break wall.
There are. Wait, the breakaway.
Something's wrong. Then there's 2 people shouldn't
Well,
break.
yeah, I was saying only one person will be assigned to break the wall.
At the end? Yeah, I have no idea.
Val, go into bigwigs and turn off your. Wait, she doesn't have. Who has assist?
I'm gonna test that with the like torch having like aggro at the time and possibly like making it weird.
Yeah.
You know?
It hasn't happened before. Let's pull again. We just need people to see the weak aura. And I'm telling you guys, like, you just need to not DPS. You just need to be prepared for the weak aura and to be prepared in that moment to figure it out. Like, I'm serious. Y'all should just take your hands off your keyboards.
We're using
It's the only thing that matters.
We're using the liquid assignments for that one, right? The break wall thing.
I don't know.
That's where that's coming from.
I thought it was coming from bigwigs.
Yeah, that should be coming from bigwigs. The liquid assignments should be assigning the heart positions.
Then I need to turn. You need to make sure that the Neltharian assignment to the liquid is off, because that's why I was doing mine. Anyways.
Wait, what?
There's 2 separate assignments. One is in bigwigs and one is in the liquid weak auras. We're going with the bigwigs one.
Oh.
Bottom text.
That's what I was told. I don't. Yeah. I can look into it more after.
I wonder if they work together. Anyway,
4,
go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
I'm serious. Everybody focus on the fucking weak aura. I don't care about anything else.
Abyssal breath, soon. Infernal heart, soon.
It's still not showing up.
Shattered rock, soon.
Yeah, I see that.
Nebios, you're 5.
Yeah, I noticed that after the fact.
Slam, soon.
You were going to 5 for a second. I was like, all right, I'll take 4.
All right, just go stand in that, guys. Just go stand in it. Stand in it.
Nah, you're 5. Always.
Am I getting silenced by something that I'm just not paying attention to?
Yeah, the air little line.
Bro, how many times have you done this boss?
Just don't stand between the boss and the outer wall of the room.
Oh, okay. That
and you will be
mechanic is
okay.
just happening at the same time. Okay.
Just
That's like a normal mechanic.
Yeah, that is.
Just don't waver from that. You'll be fine.
No, I figured it was, and I just like couldn't see it because I'm just not paying attention to it. But
Guys, it's kind of weird. I keep hitting my button for Elemental Blast, and it heals? Question mark?
Try hitting it harder.
Mm.
I wish someone would hit me harder.
Huh?
Create a test bar, Val.
If you call me daddy, I could, you know.
I figured out I didn't have the emphasized bars actually enabled.
Oh, well, create the test bar anyway. Let's see what it looks like. It's right there. Just create 2 of them.
I'm seeing a lot of people running in place. Maybe
Oh, that looks like butt. Can you make the font big? Can you make the font bigger? It's in the middle-ish towards the top. Okay, thank you. I don't know if it needs to be that big, and then you can make the bar probably a little smaller.
I might have got nothing else going in that spot, so.
That's all right. All right, we'll go with Wumbo. That's fine. Let's go.
Wumbo, the stump of apology? This is basic SpongeBob.
You did it. You did it.
You did a really good Patrick voice.
Oh, I don't have the
Thank you.
add-on.
I know you don't. That's why this is funny.
That was good.
Okay.
Oh, grow upwards. Click grow upwards. Or
Here,
you will
where's
be
the
in
one
pain.
that-
You're making me grow upwards.
Huh?
Huh?
That's my
Okay, there we go.
PP, huh?
We can only have one HR.
Oh, you got
I
your
have
test
a
bars
bunch
on?
of macros set up for these emotes. Slowly.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Knock line soon,
Abyssal breath, soon.
and then bombs right after in 5.
Infernal
Take
heart,
that to the wall. Here come the bombs. Look at your number.
soon. Shattered rock, soon.
3's missing.
We did it!
Oh, look at that shit! There we go to the wall with the boss. Everyone gets out of the fissure.
Echoing fissure.
Fissure?
That's what that red circle is.
Shattered rock.
Hardly knew her.
Alright, the walls are going back. Get over the line. Run, run. Knock line soon. Green to the wall. Break wall, go. Break wall, go. Perfect. And then bombs. Everybody look at your number.
Shattered rock.
Too parallel, I guess.
Less good that time. That's alright though. Fissure incoming to the corner.
Echoing fissure.
Then out of the fissure. The walls are gonna regrow in 5. Right after that, we get a knock wall. So rinse, repeat here. Get over the line. Break walls, get ready to get to purple.
Infernal heart. Soon.
Get there, Val. Get him out.
Shattered rock.
3 numbers go through on this one. 1, 2, and 3 all go through.
Oh, I was definitely looking at the wrong thing. Holy shit.
That's a crazy.
Bro,
Alright, we can die now.
It's a good thing Mike's aren't forever on, because you would have heard me go 1, 2, 3, 4 to myself.
Echoing fissure.
Oh, that's how you took this account.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Yeah, that's pretty far, dude.
That's crazy far.
That's a, you need a roar and a shaman thing.
Shaman? Huh?
Shaman.
Unwanted? Oh.
They don't
Careful.
stack.
It makes us feel good though. Gives us the confidence that with both of these I'm gonna make it. We're gonna make it!
Later in the fight, prescripts are used to help slow people through walls if they get like far hearts and stuff like that.
Alright, let's worry about people just seeing the fucking weak aura right now.
Dude, I feel for anyone who gets 1 on that fucking part there.
I get 1 every
That's
fucking time.
crazy how
You
far I
just-
had to go.
Just be a hunter. It's super easy.
Just get a roar on that one. It's
Literally
the third.
the only thing they're good for this entire tier.
Just be a shaman and gust.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, you should have Allie do it.
What
Allie.
the fuck?
Damn.
Allie, on the third bomb. You got it?
Yeah. Like the third time we explode with the circles?
Third bomb. Yep.
Okay.
It's generally what bombs do.
I don't like these bing bongs of the big
The
wigs.
bombs.
Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to get on the tube right now. Bing bong.
It's so great.
It's so confusing.
That was such a
like,
bad
I-
joke.
I'm scared.
3.
You binged when you should have bonged.
Classic mistake.
Y'all are gonna be converted. I can feel it.
So what? Big wigs? Hell no! This shit's getting turned off as fast.
I've been a big wigs user.
Knock line. Knock lines. Be ready for break wall, and then bombs right afterwards in 5 seconds.
Infernal heart. Soon.
Here are the bombs. Look where you need to go.
Shattered rock.
Val, you're
soon.
5. Fucking mom vision.
Catastrophic
Fissure
fire.
incoming. Get out of it and get through the wall. Get ready to get through the wall.
Shattered rock. Soon.
The walls are rebuilding.
Build the wall.
Knock lines in 5.
Soon.
You ready to get to the green?
Infernal heart.
Get to
soon.
green. Alright, get out.
Shattered rock. Soon.
Just get off the raid.
That's beautiful, actually. Nice job.
Oh boy. Fissure in 5. And then walls rebuild.
Catastrophic
Rinse,
fire.
repeat.
Soon.
Echoing fissure.
Get through the wall. Walls rebuilding.
Shattered rock. Soon. Abyssal breath. Soon.
Knock lines. And then bombs in 5.
Infernal heart. Soon.
Use it now. Roar.
Shattered rock. Soon.
Sorry, Volk.
Good, good.
I'm never getting it in the
Okay,
right.
fissure.
Catastrophic slam. Soon.
And then walls rebuilding. Same thing. You're gonna get up in the corner. Yep.
But that's the one for me.
Oof.
Shit.
Yep.
Abyssal breath. Soon.
Is that like
Right here's fine. Right,
aura mastery there?
Is that an SLT moment?
Yeah, it's like
Hey.
a CD moment.
Can you?
So-
Go ahead.
I'm not sure.
I'm
how to
chasing
manage
you
this.
guys.
Are we gonna like big CD someone into the lava? Are we gonna stack multiple people? I don't know what that plan is.
I don't know. I didn't plan on getting this far.
Okay.
I have a question about that last one. My 5 was in poo poo stinky lava.
That one that we just had. So there's guilds handle it different ways. Some people will stack heart sets and have 2 people on top of each other that use personals, or they'll use a shit ton of personals on whoever's supposed to go into the 5 spot. Like a shit ton of like externals, and like wings and iron.
That's what we're gonna do.
Because like we don't have a magic bomb, right? So we have to use.
We don't have a magic bomb.
We got to use like the big CDs to keep that person alive. Because the lava ticks for like 350k, I think.
Yeah, that's very powerful.
So now I'm even more confused because I'm also a melee, so I should always be 5, but Mook also had it there.
That's
why it's like you're probably one of the exceptions that needs to have the whole list showing. Like I turned on melee to show on my list, so that way I know that there's that low risk that if both you and I got it, that one of us would have to be 5 that we wouldn't expect.
Vlad, I think it's because most of the ranged were dead, not because.
Well, I mean, either way, like, she's still one of the few people in the raid that would probably benefit from that.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I think I'm coded as melee for it, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's what I was saying. Just turn it on.
Just in case.
Let's just keep pulling. 10 more minutes, so let's keep going.
You're a 10-minute winky face.
So does phase 1 basically have a soft enrage of lava on the floor?
Yes.
Or does it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean the 4th fissure kills us.
I'm lagged out.
Fifth.
All right.
Yeah, that
Can
should
I be
happen
heard?
2 polls ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't do anything. Good luck.
Alright, the first thing is knock lines. It's gonna go into the blue.
Abyssal breath. Soon. Infernal heart. Soon.
Good.
Shattered rock. Soon.
My map isn't appearing now?
Find your safe spot.
I guess.
Don't worry about it. Fissure soon.
Catastrophic slam. Soon.
Wall's gonna rebuild.
Echoing fissure.
Get through.
Shattered rock. Soon.
Make sure you're through.
Abyssal breath.
Knock lines in 5. Gets a green.
Infernal heart. Soon.
It's a bad placement.
Then
sorry.
bombs in 5.
Issue break a fresh wall when you can.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jams. I was shook that I was number 5.
That did not break a wall.
Actually, you actually.
Fissure.
Oh, I did.
Echoing fissure.
Out.
Shattered rock. Soon.
Through the wall. Anything, like, use Hellstones, guys.
Soon.
Knock wall soon, or knock the line
Infernal heart. Soon.
into the purple. Then bombs.
1, 2, and 3. I'll go through here.
Shattered rock. Soon.
I'm completely lagged out again.
Fissure soon.
Catastrophic slam.
All the tanks are done.
Yeah.
Alright, we're done.
Echoing
Yeah, I'm sitting at 620 or 2020 latency now.
rock. Soon.
Did you have to do something to fix your latency?
I just exited the game completely and came back in.
On that run after the second fissure, the one where we're like getting like sketch there, I can paradox one of the healers so they can just run and heal the whole time. For that run, at
One of
least.
the heals were dead.
Well, I'm just saying, I can paradox just to make it easier for a healer to heal and run.
I think it'll matter more when we get cooldowns assigned.
I suspect the 3rd one's going to be more important to do it on that anyway.
After the 3rd fissure, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
the third is the.
Okay.
I keep learning. I want to keep moving this fucking map somewhere else every single fucking bowl, and I don't know where to put it.
Take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else.
I kind of put it right on my character, so that way when it pops up, I can just like first person mode it in a way where I'm just looking at the map and running. Kind of.
I put mine next to the box
actually-
timers.
Oh, I like that.
I play in first person all the time.
No, no.
Fucking
Yeah, same.
Pat.
We're so small.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
We going? Or is Danny helping Ash?
Jenny, good.
I'm gonna back in. We'll see what happens.
Hell yeah.
I'll have you know your husband did not stop his wrath pre-cast. I saw that shit going on. Oh, we still go.
He doesn't give two fucks about me and my latency.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock lines is first mechanic.
Abyssal breath, soon.
Get there.
Infernal heart, soon.
Bombs soon. Bombs now.
Shattered rock, soon.
Fissure.
Catastrophic slam.
Let's go ahead and get Goriel up.
Echoing fissure.
Shattered rock, soon. Abyssal breath, soon. Infernal heart, soon.
Bombs now.
Shattered rock, soon.
Awesome. I don't have a B-res thingy.
We're out.
Catastrophic
Okay.
slam, soon.
Keep up the tanks.
Echoing fissure.
Fissure. Get through the wall.
Shattered rock, soon.
Knock lines in 3. Val, I want you to do the third bomb with a hem if you're not running.
Infernal heart, soon.
Knock lines. Now. Of course you get it.
Shattered rock, soon.
I'm gonna convoke.
Alright.
Casey, was I not
That's
doing
far.
Watch us all explode.
No, you were. One was in a different spot.
Okay.
Did we get our roar there?
I did not, because I was convoking. I realized that as soon as it was happening. That's my bad. I need to make a note of that, because I'm gonna keep forgetting, because I'm gonna want to convoke there.
Let's paradox Val on the third for a hem.
Talking about after the third slam, Paradox Val? Is that what you're saying?
Third bomb.
Third bomb. Okay.
Hey Andy.
Yeah.
On the third fissure, can you drop your AMZ in the hole in the wall that everyone's running through?
That feel.
We'll be like running through a gap in a wall that's close to purple, not right on it, but close to it, and you're gonna drop your AMZ right there, and that's what everyone wants to be inside of when the fissure finishes casting.
So just for clarification, Candace, when the bombs go out or after they explode on the third one?
Out.
When they explode.
When they explode, hit her with it? Okay.
Yeah.
Lots
Oh,
of
look at it.
repair.
That's true. But I'll take a look at like the damage profile as we're doing it. I don't have 100% answer, so.
Do I need to turn off marking things now that I have assist?
Nah. Ingrid, you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Patchwork is a good fight, dude.
Intentional pain river. I feel that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knocklines is first.
Abyssal Craft, soon.
Get there.
Soon.
Bombs now.
Oh, not the break.
Oh, you do go flying. Holy fuck.
You're 5 now.
Soon.
I'm 4.
Oh, you're right. Covered.
Catastrophic.
We have 4 stacks. We're dead.
Echoing Fissure.
And I could assume all my damage comes from like the AoE part of this fight because I'm healing the boss right now. Holy shit.
We are
You
waiting.
can die. Yeah, you can die.
Infernal Heart, soon.
How do we break 4 walls?
If you get knocked at a very strange angle, it will send you diagonally through all the walls.
Can
So
I say
you have
differently?
to, yeah, you have to like, kind of like sink
I
your
think it
butt
was-
into the area.
I think it was tanks. What happened?
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, I mean, like the tank wall often hits too. It's just like the angle that you might have to take. It's just, I mean, that's it. I didn't hit 4. I can tell you that much. I think I hit
We
2.
got up to 4 stacks.
Yeah, but that's from everyone though. That's all walls broken, not just tanks.
You only get up to 2 stacks.
Candace.
I'm telling you, I probably hit 2. I want to hit 1, but it's very difficult to hit only 1 sometimes as a tank.
What, Danny?
I think we had a good raid night, and it's 11.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wow, that was fast.
I was having fun. I didn't even realize.
Blake, can you give me a McChicken with mac sauce and cheese, please?
Yep. Mm-hmm. On
Thank
it.
you.
Can I have
No
a Coke?
mayo.
Yep, I got a Coke.
Good job tonight,
Goodbye.
everybody.
Can I get just like small fries?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what?
Blake,
No, I will get
bring
you a
us some
large fry.
fries?
Yeah, I'll get a large fry. Yeah.
Well, I just might not
Can you
finish it
can you
before they
drive
get like
me and
cold,
bring
you
me
know?
one
It's okay, you
one
can
dick,
share with.
please?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
writing down my.
Good job on Mac though, everyone.
Yeah, we killed a boss.
Oh, you.
Yeah, just
Everyone.
need torch on DPS, you know?
This is how you thank me when I've worked overtime.
Dude, I'm pretty happy with my performance in that fight.
That fight is fun, dude. DH is just kind of crazy. Any mechanic I get is immediately erased.
Except for putting that one soak in the thing because I had an outdated weak order.
I remember that one.
That was a good
I also remember that
We
one.
did a good job trying to get them to the spots for the most part.
I
Oh,
want
that's
to
fine with Magmorax.
believe in my heart of hearts that Goriella missed my earth shield, my little baby earth shield.
I mean, I'm just saying, but that boss melted as soon as we had all of our buffs here.
True.
Sure.
I just, on that note, I'm unhappy we didn't kill the boss when I had 40% Sophic devotion
Right?
time.
Huh?
When you said that, I was be like, so we didn't kill the boss.
That,
but I, wanna be
I was
rude.
gonna rank 1 that shit because of nothing other than RNG. And we kill it on the pole where I have to suicide soak, so I'm not.
So
happy.
skill issue?
Yep, skill issue.
Did you take off to your cheat death?
Yeah, I did not run a cheat death for that.
That's your fault, man. You would have lived.
No, I needed elusiveness to survive that.
Nah,
That was the first boss progress where I didn't run a cheat death ever, by the way.
I know, that was so shook. I'm like, so I was even I'm like, oh, if he had his cheat death. Oh, the zone map outside of raid. That's weird.
Hey, Book.
I experienced my first consequence of raid logging because I had my flask on, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I was wondering why I was getting beamed more than usual, and turns out I had corrupting rage on from the last time I logged into World of Warcraft.
Ah.
Hey, Book, the
Whoops.
rankings page is looking real good. Looking real neat.
Are you gapping me now because of that? Because I was like absolutely shredding, you know, until that for the most part.
Did we ever get Val's science fact?
Nope.
Do it!
Do it!
All right. Tonight's science fact is brought to you by World Avocado Day. So avocados do not ripen as long as they are still attached to the stem. You have to like actually pick them for them to ripen up.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
They also don't ripen if I keep them in my fucking fridge.
That's true. If you want them to ripen quickly, you put them in a brown paper bag and put a banana in there with them, and it'll go faster.
A banana?
Do you put
That
a
feels
banana in the
racist
tailpipe?
somehow.
See, like I don't do that because I'm allergic to bananas, so I just put them in a brown.
Allergic to bananas? That's like
Yes.
the best fruit. That's tough.
Bananas and
Best
any
is
type of melon.
debatable.
Oh,
What about plantains?
I have not tried that.
plantains are mid anyway.
No, they're so good. What the hell?
Wait, what? People are drinking laundry detergent?
That's just a
Hey, dog,
Tuesday.
you
for
like
me.
use or
Not
no?
not like actual laundry detergent, like the liquid version. It's like the powder. So they'll take like a pinch of the powder and put it in their water and drink it for some reason.
Is like, is
that
the
that
methodology
TikTok?
like they think it's cleaning their insides? Like, is that what they think it's
I
doing?
didn't really look into it. I just saw like a brief like Twitter post about it.
It was a TikTok.
That's awesome, dude.
But
try
yeah,
that.
there's a TikToker who is doing Tide Pods version 2.0.
I mean, wasn't that a thing like back in the day where you wash somebody's mouth out with soap and like they like swallowed soap?
Yeah, but you
and
don't
stuff?
ingest the soap.
I thought like you would. I mean, I assume some soap would transfer